I'll give this my homie.
What up, public safety?
Good to see you, Chris.
But yeah, no, basically, I went down for Grid's thing, and then hung around and ate food and went out partying with Glenn. Hanging out with Glenn is like being back in high school, right? You never know where he's at. He just like calls you. He's like, hey, come here. He'll send you an address, right? And then you get there and he's not there yet.
We have a great time.
We do have a good time. Yeah.
See,
good shit.
But yeah, it was mostly about GridCon. So I still need to review the Father Joseph debate, and yeah, no, and I guess basically right now I'm just kind of milking Andrew's baby behavior.
All right, I got a question for Glenn, if I may, and I've got a question for Dusty. I'm going to go with Glenn first, if that's okay. Glenn, my question for you is...
Close.
Yep.
Wow, your mic's bad.
Glenn, the question for you is... And he might be lagging.
Hold on, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, GS, over... Yeah.
Okay, I put I5 fix. You got to fix that mic. That shit ain't working. It's pretty bad.
So after having met Dusty and after having met Glenn, if you two were to become the friends that it seems like you're already working on, if Dusty were to get into a fight at the bar, Glenn, would you also be in that fight right alongside of him? And the same question for Dusty and Glenn.
Yeah.
You gotta be
I'm not gonna let somebody jump in and try to whoop his ass. If it was a one-on-one fight, I'm letting Dusty handle his business, right? But somebody jumping in, I'm not gonna let somebody jump in.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's
what.
And
I'm the same way, except I'm a little bit more on the side of like, if it's a one-on-one fight, I'll let him handle his business, but I won't let him lose. I'm not expecting you to lose.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's sort of how I address those things, right? Like. You can get roughed up a little bit, but I'm going to start kicking heads before.
But the second you jump in, they lose.
Yes, you qualified that if you become really good friends like you thought you were and gonna become. I mean, if I met the motherfucker first day, I just happened to meet him over there. Some dude I met on the internet, had one conversation with him. Somebody started beating him up at a bar. I'm probably going to help him out.
I want to get in a fight with Joe. Me and Joe fight other people. That's what I can't wait for.
Okay, here's another wrinkle to the story. Let's say you kind of just met them on the internet and you go to the bar with them and they turn out to be an absolute asshole and they just start picking fights with everyone in the bar. Are you still jumping in?
I've been there.
I'm gonna watch this shit
because I've been there.
I'm gonna have my drink.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull Flo aside, be like, "Yo, man, we're leaving right now."
Okay.
And if he's like, "No, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here." I'd be like, "Okay, you are on your own. Peace be with you."
I would have said, bruh, I would have let him know, hey man, look, I know you tripping right now and you messing with them over there, but if you keep this going, bro, I'm just gonna watch this shit play out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna leave you. I'm gonna drag you to the hospital and some more shit.
Yes, I want to tell you this because you know the guy in the story, AFA, Josh. He was out of here and he got into it, picked some shit with somebody. They went and got a bunch of motherfuckers off the porch. I told him, I'm going to help you fight these niggas, man. But when it's over, I'm going to beat your ass. So it'd probably be something like that. It's gang shit, right? You got to help fight, even if he made a stupid decision. But when it's over, you will pay for that shit.
Okay. Last hypothetical.
Testing,
good
1, 2,
answer.
3. Is this better?
Got you.
Yes.
Yes.
Last hypothetical.
Okay.
Generally specific gets invited to the next GridCon. Is everyone on this panel grabbing a limb and dragging me off to the alley? So
They would.
Everyone
I
can
would
get a
not.
kick.
I would not touch you, Phil. No.
The only time I could see me doing
Well,
that.
hold on.
Getting
Look at
nailed.
this smile on his face. Look at this smile.
This
This motherfucker's smiling, thinking
Let me say this.
about that. Go ahead.
GS, the only way
Flo,
you get invited on GridCon is if I approve. So,
by the way, you did an awesome job, Glenn. VC.
Thank you.
MCing, VCing, whatever it's called. Yeah.
I was
Flo
running
State.
the board, everything, but it was a good time. It was a good time.
looks like
But I would have.
good,
I would
I-5.
not, just to be clear, I would not be opposed if you had a good debate that you wanted to do. You're more than welcome to come debate.
yes, everybody do all that woofing and shit.
I'll
on the
debate
internet.
you.
You meet them in
Debate me,
public,
bro.
everybody seems to behave. That's just the way it goes, man. I met a million niggas that said crazy
Let
shit.
me- let me
you
say
meet 'em
something.
and they
Let me say
fucking
something
you
here,
end
Joe.
up hugging before the night over.
Let me say something here, Joe. Like all none of this have to continue. Like with like the whole Easy thing. If Easy said, you know what, my bad, I was wrong, I lied, I shouldn't have spoke on you like that, it could all been water under the bridge.
You sound crazy as fuck, Glenn. I got to call you out on that nonsense. If you
What?
want to stop it, you stop it from your end. When a nigga be
did.
like, it's all dependent on another motherfucker, that's the overlay for the
No,
other.
no,
That's a
what
setup.
I'm saying is,
I
like,
disagree with Joe.
Go ahead.
It only takes one person to have war. It takes two to have peace.
like
And
I
it
went out
takes two
there,
to
he said he
tango.
was gonna do something to me,
I
and I
don't know,
confronted him.
maybe.
As
That
simple
was
as
a
that.
lean back statement.
Joe, if somebody's calling you out, said they're gonna kick your ass, and when you see him, are you gonna go up to him and be like, "Hey, yo, you gonna kick my ass? You said you're gonna do all this shit."
Probably done did
right.
it before.
So
But-
that's exactly what I did.
Yeah. But if you wanted it to end, you can do it on your own.
Oh, like I do when he challenged me to a fight, and I was just like, haha.
Look,
fight
he's
anybody
flying
else
me out.
first.
I'm getting a free trip to Canada. Like,
I'm not saying you said or something. I'm just saying if you know, it could end I don't know, if you want to answer something, you only got power over yourself. You'd have to fucking
oh
pull it
yeah, I
off.
understand that. I have power over myself, and the power
Hey,
over
Personally,
Glenn,
myself-
you handled it perfect, Glenn. And since he agreed, I'm usually opposed to motherfucker I think is a bad look, but the way y'all got it set up looks like he's down. Yeah, go ahead. Go.
We got to bring back
Hey,
mutual
Glenn, when are
combat.
you going to schedule the debate with me and Andrew Wilson? I'm still waiting, bro.
Oh my God, it'd be. let me try. Let me try. Okay, I'm gonna
If
try.
anybody on this panel is debating Andrew Wilson, it's Clay.
No,
You drive him crazy.
I called
Oh,
this.
GS is driving crazy.
I will take him
GS
down a
plays
rabbit hole.
games.
That is true. I will take him way
But I do have
down
a
deep
bone to
in the
pick
rabbit
with
hole.
Flow
And
State
he's not
real
coming
quick.
back. I've been down there many times. I love living down there. Yeah, I'm down.
So real quick, Flow State, you were talking shit about my wife, and I would like a public apology, or I will not shake your hand.
Oh, can I still come to your birthday party?
I will not shake your hand until you give my wife a public apology because you were talking shit to her. So, and you remember the one time I got my wife online, you were there and you were talking shit to her. So
I remember.
you owe her an apology.
Damn,
Oh
bro.
man.
Is this Andrew Wilson speaking?
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe Andrew Wilson was right.
Shut up.
Sounds
Shut
like a
up.
familiar story. Yeah.
Normally,
Andrew
wives
Wilson
love
is
me.
white? Oh, damn. I think I'm
used to-
colorblind, guys.
Still crying about Andrew Wilson. I left
I
you
don't
guys
know.
like a year ago, and you're still bitching about Andrew Wilson. Get over it
no.
already, dude.
Yep.
I don't know.
Every last one of y'all.
Actually,
I saw him on Pierce Morgan once.
they
I was just like, who's this
bumped
guy?
into each other a couple days ago. That's why it came
Yeah,
back.
they were
up.
at a
I've
debate.
been watching the Days of Our
Imagine
Lives
that we still
clips.
interact with the same people on YouTube.
Yeah, imagine that.
Oh, yes, YouTube isn't as big as we thought.
Him and Tomato, all the same suspects, the usual suspects doing the same old shit.
And you're still just monopolizing airspace to just
Dun,
make
dun,
noise.
dun.
No, dude, I debate robots now because you humans are too retarded.
What are you doing?
yeah?
There's no
Like time.
debates.
That's nice. Hey, what do you debate the robots about? Their
Who's
own
smart- who's
sentience
smarter?
or what?
Evil and retarded the humans are.
He
and
does
we
the
gotta
same
kill all
shit
the
that
humans.
you do. Amp. He got a
Well, I
computer.
mean-
He
You
sit up
progressed
and
from
talk
talking
the
to people to
computer.
talking to a chatbot.
Look, hey,
For real.
He's undefeated. He's undefeated. He forgot to tell you.
the AI, bro. I made a deal with it already, bro. You know how you can't make a deal with Islam? AI is pretty good at making deals, bro. I'll give you that.
They're gonna
Clay-
take over the world soon anyway, so you might as well get on their good sides now, you know?
Exactly.
At least be in their zoo.
AI is a big flop.
Yep.
I don't think so. I think
Low is
I
right.
think it's moving location.
It's pretty dumb. I think it's funny how everyone thinks it's gonna like take all our jobs and stuff, and that like it can't even like stop hallucinating long enough to give you like proper instructions how to bake a potato or whatever.
And I don't know why they call it intelligence when it's not. I
There's a
mean,
video
All
that
right.
went viral.
Compared to
Think
humans,
about
Chuck,
the last
compared to
update,
humans,
right?
they're pretty smart.
Think about the
There's
last
like,
update. Didn't it get worse?
what update?
What, the last AI update?
Yeah, it got worse.
Yeah, it went
I
back to
don't
having
know. I
like
don't
funky hands and
use-
letters and stuff.
I don't use
The
AI.
white Y2K
Yeah, we're-
update, the one that crashed all the planes. Exactly. I wanted all the Terminators to like come and take over.
Yeah, I mean the Terminator. Well, the Matrix was basically after the Terminator took over.
That's my bad. Peanut butter actually does contain peanuts. So with
Here-
your nut allergy, I would definitely stay away from this snack. My apologies once again, and let me know if you need
Stop
anything
laughing,
else.
Joe. That's not funny. What are we
See,
doing here?
robots don't have peanut allergies. They already got us beat.
Oh, my bad.
Sunbeams
Damn
free at slow
hallucinating
state.
ass.
Are you familiar with Elon Musk? Do you know that dude?
Never heard of him.
Yeah,
Never met him yet.
I think it's the guy that shot AI into space,
so-
right?
I'm not
Okay, so
answering
he owns.
Wi-Fi. It's good to see you again, but I'm going straight back to I'm not answering your dumbass questions. Just
Oh, come on. Let's have some fun, dude.
Slow
So
down.
he's
Hold on, Dusty, let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of Abraham Lincoln?
He
Nah,
owns
I never met the
SpaceX,
guy.
and he owns XAI, so he has a Skynet AI program. He's already getting online. He's sending satellites to orbit us
That's
and
the only
take over.
profitable
Yeah,
part
I
of
just
space.
said
Yeah,
that.
that's the only
Who's doing
profitable part
this?
of space.
Who's doing this?
I
Musk.
said, isn't that
Elon
the guy?
Musk.
Yeah,
Oh,
isn't
he's
that
the
the
guy
guy
we're talking
that
about?
shot
Okay, I
AI
didn't know.
into space? Yeah, that guy.
It's Lex
He's making
Luthor.
satellites.
He shot AI
Yeah,
into space, bro.
SpaceX. He uses his shuttles to send his AI
His
servers
semen.
to
Yeah.
orbit, and he's going to use that to control like all the laser beams and nukes.
Well, I mean,
He's
I'm
Skynet
digging into
online.
the
What's the name of
rumors.
his company?
I'm digging into the rumors. He's working on a space
I'm gonna
data
buy
center.
stock in that. Is it public?
He's trying to buy.
Don't buy
He's trying to
stock in
build
that.
a
Please tell
space
me you don't buy
data
stock
center
in
right
that.
now, bro, because it's cold in space, so you don't have to cool it. That's the big idea, supposedly.
Clay, tell him about
And if you-
space being not cold
And if you
or
think
hot.
I'm just memeing, then
Whatever.
go do a Google
vacuum.
search real quick on how many Pentagon contracts he has currently right now with the military.
He's not that big with those government
Dude, he
contracts.
saved
He
the
had more
NASA
of them
astronauts from outer
before.
space, bro.
He got
What's the
When
A bunch
NASA
of
couldn't
government
save the
contracts.
Every
NASA
large
astronauts in
company.
space, bro.
in
Yeah,
fact, Trump
they
killed
all
like
get them.
5 investigations into companies of his.
Did we ever
If he
get the
didn't
Epstein
save the
list
NASA
released
astronauts,
yet?
when NASA couldn't save the NASA
Did
astronauts,
somebody say, can we get Epstein to release the astronauts? Is that what
I
you
thought you
said?
said,
Yeah,
can
yeah.
you have Epstein release the Ashkenaz? That's what I thought you said.
Oh,
no, look,
the Ashkenazis?
he saved the astronauts, the NASA astronauts. He saved them, bro, and NASA couldn't even save them.
In the metaverse?
Oh, I remember
No,
that. Yeah, like
Elon
right when
Musk,
Trump became
bro.
president. Yeah,
It wasn't
NASA, it
when
was
those
Boeing.
fucking astronauts on the ISS were up there and they couldn't get out.
He saved their
set up
asses.
yeah,
What's the
yeah,
ISS?
International Space
Check
Station.
your
The
phone,
thing
I
they're
got it.
decommissioning now. How about
Is
that?
that true?
No,
They
they
decommissioned-
They would have
extended
to
it
over
for a
time.
couple
It's-
more years.
Yeah, like
It's been a green
yeah.
screen the whole time
Trippy,
anyway.
I thought we were waiting for Epstein
Yeah,
to
I
release
thought
the
it was
Roswell
underwater,
alien
right?
files.
Someone needs to give
All of
Trump the idea to go up and claim the ISS and just take it.
Release the alien MLK files.
Do y'all remember when we were in the middle of the war
You
with
know what?
Iran and Trump was like, "Hey, did you know there's aliens out there, guys? Check this out, bro."
Yeah, he was like, hey,
What do
hey,
you guys think? What do you think would happen if they just made LSD legal?
Nothing.
Same niggas
Not
that
too
take
much
it
people
now would
wouldn't
take
take
it then. Yeah.
Yeah, most people that don't want to take it aren't going to.
If they make
and
crack
have had
legal,
the
Turns
I
out,
wouldn't
even
start
though drugs are
smoking it.
legal, you can still find them.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I thought
Yeah,
this whole
same with, like,
panel was
that's a
already
goddamn
on them.
conspiracy.
Weaponry. Yeah. Same with certain weaponry
Here
that
goes
people
Dusty
want to
with his
legalize.
conspiracy theories. You can find
Why you
drugs.
got to say it like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Certain weaponry.
I'm
Like,
talking
what
Hey,
the
because
fuck?
you do. You're
Clown
under
right now.
Tuesday
Did you
bullshit.
guys see the new Trump Lego rap video that was on
I'm gonna-
Candace Owens' show or something like that?
Oh Lord. Never
Did you
mind.
see that? It was actually
What is
pretty
that?
Not yet.
1,000 ancient Egyptian.
Thanks for telling
Is
me
that
though.
super chat in rubles? Like, is this a Russian
Yeah.
Is
dude
it
or
ancient
something?
Egyptian?
It's really
5
cents.
Frosty sends in $1 million. He says,
1
Shaman, I
million.
like your religious and spiritual views, but don't hate on Aleister Crowley. He lives inside me. He is merely an archangel
Whoa.
sent from God like me. Bold
Hmm.
claims here. Bold claims.
Bum,
Should I
bum,
answer
bum.
that?
Go ahead.
I don't hate. I'm not hating on Aleister Crowley. I just look at him objectively. The problem with him is what bothers me actually with him, as well as all these so-called religious figures and leaders, is when they overplay their hand. branding yourself the most danger, the most 666. Meanwhile, you're this British spy cosplaying, running around with fake books, talking shit, copying Madame Blavatsky. And then the weirdest part about it all was like, instead of just being like, hey guys, I'm like wild and gay as can be, he creates like this sex magic rituals. The guy died from the guy died, bro. The guy died from what is it when you're, oh my God, it's an STD and
syphilis.
Yeah, he died from like gonorrhea, syphilis, and heroin. So if he lives inside of you, I hope it's the good parts and not all the other parts that I just mentioned. But thank you for liking the religious and spiritual stuff.
I wouldn't want Crowley inside of me.
Yeah, it sounds like God dumped a load in his
I mean,
ass.
they made a claim that they are some kind of archangel. Do you have any divine essence as proof? Like, how does this work? No, that person that was saying they're
money ain't a motherfucking bribe. It's a sport I invented to win when I watch. Known all the rights and the lights and the locks. Even known all the ice and the Sprite. You just try to get money. Money of your motherfucking life. 2-ton angel carved out of ice. Alligator sailboat, $ ice. Fill a warehouse full of Van Goghs twice. Get money. Money or your motherfucking heart. I could give it to my dog. He makes money when he barks. So put it in my fridge or in one of my parks that I bought so my robots could learn how to log. Get money.
Thank you, Harmon. He dropped it in $50. He said 25 of it is to drop me. And 25 of it is to bring me right back up.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it.
Hey, got some news
Ninja.
Some of the people in the 1A community. I don't know if you know, but Direct D is on 108.5K bail. Right now, he's in jail facing a bunch.
That's crazy. He has way more felonies and way more priors than I do, and my bond was $100,000 with no priors. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like anytime I hear people's bonds, it pisses me off because mine was so high.
Maricopa County just picked up some charges on him too.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't know.
Question: what's the difference between bail and bond? I don't.
Nothing.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Sorry?
The judge told me I was so polite, he was gonna let me OR. I was like, okay.
Fair enough.
Must have been a small charge they retired your ass.
I don't know. I
You
just
got
did
sick
what
and you farted in the car.
I did what they say. They asked me some questions. I told them the answers. I was sincere, and they said, "Okay, come back later." I was like, "All right." See.
Yeah, I was watching Detroit court, and this guy came up for a bond hearing. He was on his 5th murder charge. He already served 4 for previous, and he got out on a PR bond. Personal charges. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it pissed me off when I was in jail. I had the same bond as a rapist. I was like, well, this is fucking stupid.
Well, that sucks. I don't know. I've always been that one case of a colored person that just it all worked out for me whenever. I don't know. It's kind of lame.
You're the token. The token.
Yeah.
When you say colored, what do you mean by colored?
Well, I mean, I don't pass. I don't get a black card. That's pretty much what I can say. I don't get a black card.
You're square, but you look 100%.
No, I mean, I'm not square. I couldn't say that. I mean, I've been in trouble for shit. I can't say I'm square. But I can say I know how to stay out of trouble and avoid big shit.
Was it drug? Did your license expire and you got pulled over or something?
No, none of that shit.
It was rape, wasn't it?
Hell no. I never had to ask for no coochie.
I thought
you just
can't
take
say
that shit.
on
I knew it.
Give me that shit.
I never have to ask for it. They just want to give it to me. They're like, I like you. I'm like, okay. I just be chilling, bro. I just be chilling. I don't force my life. I really kind of just in the right place at the right time. I don't know, man. I'm here with y'all. Look.
If you, yeah, like I look at life more like surfing, where you just kind of go with ride the waves, than like driving, where you're trying to steer it in a direction. Makes things way more chill.
Yeah.
Flo, you'll dig this. This is about Imp. I'm gonna ask Imp. Your plan, your 26 fucking point plan. The government stole it. Am I correct?
They didn't steal all. Well, they have it because I sent it in.
Did they steal your plan and use it to help end the war?
They stole everything else.
I believe that they did not understand because they didn't want to. And if they did understand the plan, they took all the good stuff and left out all the shit that was going to make it work.
And what they do with the good stuff? They put it into their 12.
Well, they're using it right now, technically, but they're just calling it different shit. The blockade, all this other shit. It was supposed to be a joint venture, you bitches. Like, what the fuck? It was supposed to be like the UN and all the nations coming together. And then like Iran was going to be like, all right, everybody's against us. Well, all right, let's be chill now. But since it's just the big Satan and the little Satan, and now we're giving these other fools nukes, what the hell are you doing, G? I didn't say none of this. We were supposed to stop all the nukes. Everybody across the board was going to be clean. We was going to come together. Russia, China, like, bro, it was clean. The whole layout was just, it was beautiful. But no, y'all don't want to work together. Fuck it.
I hope y'all understand what he is saying. He is saying that he wrote up a plan with AI and sent it to the government, and they took the best parts of it and presented it to you guys in the form of the treaty that you see now.
Thank you for your service.
Right. Okay. You
was that the memorandum of
understanding? Yeah, the memorandum.
Was this after it
they
started?
butchered it, bro. They butchered the whole shit.
Yes, understanding. He said
it looks like really the best parts were being used right now. I'm watching it happen. It's great.
No, dude, like it's hilarious, bro. Like I could send you a copy, Dusty. It's funny, bro.
If you send that shit to the government,
or after it started?
If you're mailing shit to the government, I don't think anyone should willingly accept mail.
When they first went over there and they started blowing shit up when they were doing Operation Epic Fury and shit. I wrote it way back then when I saw all the shit going down. Like my heart was
he wrote a new version about 2 weeks before Operation Memorandum came out. He swore they stole that one.
Nah, that was no. I gave that to them months before that shit came out. They been had this shit,
I was
bro.
over there. No, I'm talking about the latest version that you gave. I was over there. I'm not.
Oh no,
is this the guy in charge of negotiating the peace? Is that what's going on here?
The latest version. Look, the latest version that you saw. That's some different shit. That was.
I am talking about the shit that when I was over there right before the memorandum or right after the memorandum shit and the plan that you was working on, you say you sent it out and I fucking couldn't wait to say you think they used it and you was like, yeah, man, they stole it.
I think you should fly it over there yourself, print it out 2 copies and deliver it yourself.
I sent it to the state department. I sent it to local senators. There's a couple.
You're trying to get invited to Bilderberg.
And then I made sure I sent it to Senator Kelly because that was the suggested one. So I definitely sent it there. I even went over and I was talking to some friends and some family, and I was asking, well, what senators do you like and stuff like this? And this is when I started asking about the politics and stuff because I wanted to make sure that I'm getting everybody's like perspective. So when I put this together, it benefits the world. You know, we're just a problem solver. We're trying to fix some shit.
Hey, the Emperor, can you help me out? Who should we vote
for? There's nobody to vote for right now. It's a trap. But you have to pick. You gotta pick. It's like pick your poison, bro. Pick your poison. Like that's all I can say.
He said, "Who did you vote for?" He said, "There's no one to vote for." Now it sounds like you're a Trump fan.
But who should we vote for in the future, though, in the next round?
Well, I don't even see a next round. But if Rubio puts his ass on there, I'll probably throw a bone at him.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna vote for Trump again. You know he's gonna be running.
I'm gonna not.
He can't, and he's been joking about it, but he knows he's not gonna do that. He's old. He's tired, bro. He's done. If he survives this term, he ain't coming back, bro. Let him have his day.
Definitely voting for Trump for his 3rd term, man. That's when the party starts.
That's right.
You know what? If Hillary gets up there, no, I'm just playing, y'all.
Oh my God!
The hot sauce.
Yo,
Hillary gets in there, the hot sauce is gonna be flowing.
Hey, if she don't pull out some Red Devil, I ain't fucking with her.
She's like, I got the hot sauce right here in my purse. Remember that? It's like, when did she
Oh
become?
shit! Oh man.
Yeah, when Hillary
The
really
only
whipped out
person
that.
that I might
okay,
vote for
so let me
is
ask this.
AOC. Anybody else, I'm just not
Bro,
doing
you
it. But
a lie.
You like those
You
big
a lie.
AOC's a nightmare. She's a nightmare of a politician, but she's the best looking one for sure.
You
Oh,
like
yeah,
those big booty
she's
Latinos.
cute.
don't you?
Don't
like a
get me
fucking
wrong.
two.
I'll give you that. But come on,
I
bro.
don't
You're
know.
gonna vote for
Chelsea
her, bro.
Gabbard was pretty hot.
Hey,
But if
GS,
you,
can I ask
but
you a
if you
question?
guys
Let me
could
see
have
your
one
beard.
person run, who would you want to run, and who
Hold on.
would you
Let
want?
me ask GS.
Full
Apology-
state.
GS, your beard, is it you're wrapping it with your own beard, right? You have the beard wrapped. That's some Ragnar Lothbrok shit. You watch Vikings? No?
No, well, I mean, yeah, I have watched it, but yeah,
That's the best show. You should watch the whole thing. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Tell us
Yeah,
more about the ice hat. Are you on
cold
Team
outside.
Ice now? Did they hire you for Ice Patrol?
PR.
What's
I
wrong with
gotta
ice?
find out. Hey, Dusty, what are the rules of me eating on stream? Because it really triggers the gulag podcasters that aren't allowed food but once every 3 days.
Oh, I just ate. Yeah, go for
Oh,
it.
so you're good? Okay,
He's
I don't want to
eating
trigger anyone.
What's wrong with
Um,
ice? It makes my drink cold.
No, it triggers like liberals. I don't know.
Why? They don't like cold drinks?
No, I like ice.
I'm still trying to figure out that they actually
Ice is
deport
also a
anybody, or
code
were they
name
just, like,
for
going around
a
shooting
stronger
people
version
and
of
stuff?
crystal meth too, by the way. So
No, I
I
thought
think
that was
that-
glass.
You wear a fucking ice hat to trigger.
no, isn't it also ice?
Nah,
That's
I
what
don't know
you
about
said.
that. I know
Yes, it
ice
is.
goes in your glass.
It's also ice.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and your pipe is made out of glass.
If it's not also
I'm
ice, then
tripping.
someone lied to me in 2003.
I don't know, man.
I'm just wondering why they're all running around with bandanas on and shit like that. Were they like gang members or something? Like what's
Well,
what's
that's
up with
what the
that?
Taliban does. What do you mean?
That's what, yeah, motherfuckers do, right? What a crazy.
I will say I'm not a fan of them being anonymous. I don't think that's appropriate.
But
It's
I
not
sense a
appropriate.
but. There's a but there. But I'm a fan is the part you left off. Yeah.
I heard there's a
Uh-oh.
plug in here offering ice.
Hey,
I'm a-
what's up, Chris? I'm a fan of securing borders. That's all.
Well, okay, so let me ask this
FBI.
question. If we don't have a border, where does the United States begin and where does it end?
Well, someone argued
It
that the
ends at my
hegemony-
fist and begins at your nose.
I don't like the way you talk to your mother.
It's part of Flow State's policy. You fark around and you
What?
find out.
Don't blame your weirdness on me.
I learned
bad-
from the best.
so,
Started
yeah,
your nose and ended
Trump's
your
done all
fist.
sorts of wild things, like selling early access to his social media platform for investment firms. That's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah,
Not
and
unless
like
you have
he's
public-
playing
not unless you work with public
YMCA
companies,
for
then it's
his
the best
damn
idea
cover
ever.
song. YMCA, that's
Remember
wild.
when he
bro.
was the leader of Venezuela and like nobody even noticed that? We were like, are we at war with
We
Venezuela?
were
Like, no,
prepping for the
no.
Strait of Hormuz to be shut down.
And
If
right
you work
before
with
that shit
publicly
happened,
traded natural resource companies, that's the best thing you've ever heard in your life.
right
Trump is
before
the
that
oldest
Venezuela shit
grifter.
happened, we were having a conversation about the global geopolitics with it, right? This one guy, he was talking about something with the oil market. I said, all right, look, if this oil market thing is a real thing, right? And because
If it's
we're
real.
see, I
It's
found
not
out about our situation with our refineries and how our interstate commerce with oil and trade, it's real effed up. And if we had more refineries and whatnot, there'd be a lot of shit going on. We'd have jobs and whatnot. Anyways,
When was?
But
Yeah, look when the last
the
refinery
Venezuela
was
shit
built.
popped up because we were talking about Iran and something was going on. Oh, the damn guy, what's his name? The Israel. Yeah, there we go. Bibi was talking about the weapons, and then they were about to plan this strike and shit. They just blew up their facilities,
Bro,
and we were talking about energy.
Recap over the last 18 months.
No.
Remember
because it was
remember
one
the
short
time Bibi got
conversation.
Trump
It's
to-
not. You're starting.
But it was
18
about
months
a
ago,
lot of
and you're
shit.
Bringing it to today.
Yeah, but it was about a lot of shit because the Venezuela shit happened literally the next day, right after we were talking about this shit. And like we were talking about the board of Risk, right? How this is a game of Risk that we're playing. Like, you guys ever played Risk, taking over the world and shit? That's what this really is. And if we really start looking at the cards and we really start looking at the pieces on the board, bro, like,
you guys remember the time when
it's pretty
BB
wild,
got
man.
Trump to cuss on camera? He said, like, these guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. And he was like giving an interview as the president of the United States, talking about like foreign policy and shit.
Yeah,
That was hilarious.
Or the time that he sold
Motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they're doing. I was like, whoa.
But yeah, that was our biggest move on the board. Venezuela, the oil reserves right there.
Going after Cuba.
Oh shit, that was a good move.
Anyways, what happened to that Greenland eminent domain stuff? Aren't we supposed to take over Greenland next or something? What's up with that?
That's what he
that's
feel
on the
like
back
tomorrow
burner.
when they wake up.
I think that's on the back burner. I think they're gonna make a deal with Greenland so they can get those rare materials. It's a lot closer.
I thought Canada.
Yeah,
was
they
first.
need to step that
Yeah.
up because I got rare earth mineral stocks that are not doing well.
What happened to Canada? I thought we were supposed to take Canada over.
Well, no,
investing
Canada
in
is
that.
actually falling to Islam.
It's
I'm
Canada
investing
on
in
strike.
New Zealand bunkers, baby. That's where all the money's at.
It's falling to Islam.
Yeah, we got Islam over the top of our
Those
heads now.
damn evil Muslims.
And they already
think it already
slided into
fell.
New York with this. Ooh, just wait, bro.
Fucking cave.
Just wait. They burning churches.
Hey,
Crazy
bro,
mosques.
they-
It's crazy, bro.
That motherfucker got in there and started.
Bro, do you
prominent-
just watch like the first? Do you just read headlines? Like you're just like
Yeah,
you just like
a lot of
repeat
them-
headlines.
Hey,
Well,
they're murdering people everywhere,
I'm
persecuting
kidding.
everybody.
Are Christians burning churches or mosques or anything?
Nah, what I'm seeing is Christians are really kind of hiding and laying
No,
low.
I wasn't really asking what you were saying. I'm wondering if Christians do the same type of shit. Do Christians shoot
Christians
up
is letting
churches,
their
and
asses
burn
run
up
amok.
churches. And I was asking you, do they shoot up churches and burn up
Hell
churches?
no, I haven't
Christians
seen
don't
nothing
do
like
that?
that. I haven't seen nothing like that yet.
All right.
Well, on Wednesdays sometimes, but you know, it depends
I
on.
mean, like,
what the
where?
topic
Show me.
is.
Christian
Well, I
burns
assume
down
every
local
fucking
mosque and
church
kills
that-
18 Muslims. Tell me where that's at.
I figure every church that was burnt down was by some Christian, especially all in black church with good Christian white Ku Klux Klan motherfuckers. Yeah.
That's where all the good music's at, Joe.
Oh, you leave my brothers alone, Joe.
I have to take your word for it.
did you just say the
You don't
best
go
music-
to churches for good music.
Did you just
We
say
got
the
a
best
name
music is
change
at the
in.
Ku Klux Klan church?
So, Omar,
Yes, sir.
your name has been changed to "We'll give HJs for $10."
What's that?
Hand jobs. So,
Oh shit!
That's nice.
Yeah. And anybody can, once again, anybody can drop
You know,
or revive a panelist
yeah.
for $10 minimum, dollar minute, or name changes are also $10.
Man, I'm
Name-
gonna sit
Someone
Name
back and
paid.
scrap up
Someone
enough
paid
orders.
$10 to have my name changed to "We'll give hand jobs for $10."
Correct.
Well, why don't you have someone give you $100 and I'll give them my fucking address? They can come and try to collect on that.
Get that hand job.
Yeah, they can come try to collect.
$100.
Hey, if anybody wants a hand job, send me $100.
Yeah,
Wait, I
come and
can't
get
do
the
that.
hand jab.
I'll
Let's
feed
go.
their
Nobody
asses to
even
the
said
sharks
nothing
on the
about it
ocean
being
I
an
live on.
electronic hand
Keep
job.
it
Yeah, they're gonna
on
be
that shake
surprised
weight.
when they come
You
to
know
my
what?
place.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna
Do
be
you take
surprised when
Venmo?
I've already got one.
Someone will be like, "Hello, I'm here for the hand job." I mean, okay. We got it's like the amount.
I started.
What weapon
I
you
got.
choose,
I got
man?
started early.
Since
Somebody's
I drove
gonna
all the way
stick their
here, I'm
head
gonna
in
need
your
two,
window
man.
and go.
I'm on the
Ding dong.
18th floor, brother. No one's gonna stick their head if they get through the security
never mind.
first. I'll let them up, but I, weapons.
can-
Hey,
Don't
at the
worry.
18th floor, if somebody stick their head through your window, they belong there.
Nah, bro.
No,
Play on the
no.
sidewalk, it'll reach up there.
You wait till
Hey, hell
somebody in
nah,
the,
bro.
in the
Look,
place
hey, you
has a
got it,
buzz,
G.
though.
That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, close that shit when you're done. You got me, bro. 18th floor.
It's
Shit.
don't worry. It's just the flock
Good
cam
jump.
watching you.
Yeah.
Good jump,
Yeah.
nigga.
Nothing to fear.
You know, there's a website that actually they have where you can actually look and see where all the flock cams are.
Do you have a sawzall?
Oh,
Yeah, somebody was saying that that the where the forest fires or all the fires that are raging in America, they line
Oh
up.
yeah.
They line up at the same place almost identically where they're trying to put data centers.
California.
Apparently there's a map
Oh,
out there that
everywhere.
shows.
Right? I
We
think
look
they
at
got
it.
one here.
Is this a conspiracy
finding it.
rabbit hole? I want to hear what happened.
Oh, this is a terrible rabbit hole.
That cannot be
I don't
true.
think they even have to hide anything. They go to those town meetings, and even if the whole town votes against it, they say we don't give a fuck, and they install the data center anyway and take all
You're
their
right.
water. And
That's
shit,
what's
so.
been happening.
Right,
Now we're
data
getting
centers
somewhere.
Well, yeah,
Definitely
because in
demonic
that
and
bill that they brought to the table, they made it where AI there can't be any laws against it. No.
When do we get
ordinance
to shove a gun up their ass?
Ordinance
Just asking.
Bedpost,
Over, but y'all didn't
friend.
listen.
for the data centers.
When they give you permission, apparently.
Okay, so I have to go ask politely with a letter.
Apparently, you.
All right, cool.
Just do that.
I'm gonna have
Or
to have
you-
100,000 signatures on this letter, and I'm gonna
Has
ask,
anybody
may I
tried that?
stick this?
Well, that's just the start. Yeah. And
So
you got to
you
go
wanna-
to your senator and tell them, I want to stick a
whenever
gun
the-
up your ass. Yeah.
By the way, whenever the government bails out one of those AI companies, guess who's paying for that, Mr. Taxpayers on the panel?
My grandma.
You don't think we know that?
We're gonna have to organize.
Why would you
Over.
stick? I'm just
Watch.
curious. Why would someone want to stick your own gun up someone's ass? Because then after you shoot them or
You got an
don't shoot
assy
them,
gun,
now
you
you
don't
have
want
like
no assy
your
gun.
gun was up their ass, and now you have to try to clean your gun, bro. Like
Yeah,
I was
no,
talking
no,
about
not
the
that
Second
ass.
Amendment. I was talking
You-
about the Second Amendment, guys. When I
And
said
you
that,
leave it
okay?
dirty.
Trying to make
$10.
$10.
There's a lot more asses you're going to have to stick up soon.
Got a name
So-
change. Got a name change. Got a name
We're gonna
change.
need a lot more guns.
Joe, I didn't know that you're fucking Ross. She likes to have her pigtails pulled.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Don't push.
Thank you, Ross.
Thanks, Ross.
Congratulations on
Uh,
Joe.
Con flow
Just
state.
right there.
Ain't Joe like 80 years old? Is he still pulling pigtails?
92 years old, pimp. Don't
And
change,
you still
man.
He went from pigtails to doing reach arounds.
He knows how to hawk two on that thing.
Pigtails to pig fronts.
I had a smoke. It took a Gates iron. I got
Me
a
boom
smoke
boom long
again.
time.
Hey, I didn't go that way.
With me,
I kept it straight down the middle, buddy.
It's always Chuck. Imp. It's the same motherfucker all the time up there.
Dude
Hey,
was
Clay,
talking about
can
paying
I ask
When
taxes.
are
you
you gonna do a
something?
recap video of your debate-a-thon experience?
Dude was talking about
What's
paying
it called?
taxes
What's
a
that
minute
thing you
ago.
went to?
He already did it.
He went to GridCon, didn't he? And DebateCon.
Yeah, he went to.
I know, but is he gonna
GridCon.
like, give us a summary of what happened? Like,
He
what did
did
we miss?
already. Where you been?
I didn't see it. I just saw that
Oh my
the
Lord
the
have
handshake
mercy!
video.
You're slow. You're slow.
Sorry, dude. I'm getting old.
Hold on, let me ask Clay this question.
You've
on
been
a,
old.
on a more semi.
Congratulations, GS, on getting that sloppy seconds.
The other,
I'll tell
Oh,
the bad
man.
news, or I'll tell the bad news or the good news to my wife. I don't know which it'll
Yeah.
be.
Who's Ross Khan?
It's my
Awesome.
lover. Then
Awesome
you
con.
read my name, which I forgot what it is.
Oh shit! No, you're
Damn
no,
it.
you're-
Just,
No, but you're
know,
Ross Khan. No,
GS, just
Joe,
know that you're going to be standing in line for a long.
you're Ross
time.
Khan's secret lover, and he's the other secret lover. I'm asking who's Ross. I'll look it up.
That's a.
It's
That's
our secret lover. Damn.
isn't that
No,
a
you're
Stevie
the
Nicks
secret
song?
lover.
You'll be standing in line.
Wait,
there
what
you go,
the-
Ross.
what?
Put that one on your.
It
Allegedly.
says that you're the secret lover.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got all this ass and I didn't get a secret lover name tag. Fuck, Ross.
Allegedly.
Shit, you didn't even get flown out to Canada.
God damn, Clay, you looked at it way too long. What the fuck?
Time is never on my side.
Florida,
He's
you're
trying to do
caught
his
sight of
hearing
that.
interrupted. You
Back,
interrupted
man.
You
him.
left a taste in your mouth too, Clay. That's crazy.
Clay's eyes met the picture, and all Clay could hear.
Any relation to Shaka Khan?
Baby.
It took
Joe
a
cool
second
about
to
that joke.
register where that came from. But I got
Clay-
it. It took a second.
Clay does live pretty close to Marte out there, so
I
You know
can't
what's
even
funny?
remember.
I think Direct D is on the right path. He was already prepared. He had those little phones He's good.
Funny.
He claims they were little. He put a whole Walkman and a charger and a charging cable.
He smuggled in a
baby
big
radio.
That motherfucker was boofing the whole Radio Shack. What are you talking about?
Damn, Radio Shack. R.I.P.
Damn, that goes back some years.
All right, Best Buy.
Hey, Circuit City. Hey,
For some reason, he,
Circuit City. A Toys R Us
preferred
along with
VHS
him.
over
GS
Betamax.
public safety. One of y'all tell me what happened with Direct D today.
Go ahead for public safety. You got this.
He got hit with 3 felony charges, domestic related, for that girl that he moved in.
Don't he got a wife and the girl staying there? But you know,
no. He's got a mother figure, like a mother figure that he hooks up with.
Hey, watch your language.
Okay. And which one he get into it? I think he got a wife. I think I visited him. He had a wife and a kid.
He did back in the day, but they broke up a while back.
Oh, okay.
So Adriana split and left, took the kids, and then he flipped out and started moving a bunch of women out there. Started with this old lady.
Okay. A couple
so he's had
chicks
this old lady out there, and him and her were hooking up, pretty tight, and she moved in with him. And then I guess they decided they were going to just start a whole farm full of women. So Chris met this actually really lovely woman named Heather. Like, she's become a good friend of mine and Tiffany's, but Heather's cool. But she got mixed up with him and ended up traveling across the country and moving in out there. And it didn't take him long to start being abusive and doing what Chris Ruff does. So she latched on, figured it out pretty quick, and went to leave. And he wasn't having her leave, so he used his vehicles to block her in, so she couldn't leave, and was abusing her.
Is this the one he got charges on now?
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So the
That's
new
what
charges.
okay.
Now I'm not sitting here saying he laid hands on her. That's not what he did. But he blocked her in, wouldn't let her leave, and was being real verbally abusive, and like not letting her have her stuff and breaking her things and stuff like that.
Yeah,
throwing a fit.
Now, do you know anything about the Maricopa thing?
Yeah, I know the whole situation. So there's 3 felonies. There's 2 stalking charges. There's 1 domestic violence felony. And then attached to that is 3 misdemeanor charges for harassing communications, and something else. And he's got 4 counts of obstruction where he violated the restraining order that she got on him, and 1 count for Maricopa's hold on him because Maricopa wants him for the 5 warrants that they had for him. So his bail right now, as it stands, is $108,500.
This is someone on this panel is going through that situation.
I
was about to wish you very good luck, man.
No, this dude deserves. Man, the only time that dude ever smiled and was genuinely happy when he was when he was thinking about how great he had life when he was a prisoner before from being a kidnapper.
That's
oh my God!
Hey,
I guess it's going to be a homecoming for somebody. I'm gonna leave for the night, guys.
Be easy.
Good to see you.
Hey, Dusty, nice to see you. Clay,
good to see you too.
Nice to see you guys.
Can you?
Thanks
nice to see you
for having
again.
me.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys.
And I am pulling, I'm tugging Ross Kahn's ponytails. Thank you, Ross, for another. You know what?
Okay.
Can you big screen me real quick? I want to show this psychopath. Now, I'm not really trying to. Well, this is Direct D, so this is one of his burner numbers. I'm covering up the number, but this is kind of after I asked him to stop trying to contact me. This was all in 10 minutes.
Is that a text?
Yeah, this is him spamming me. Hold on.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's just repeat text. He basically copy pasted it. Everything he does, he's copy pasting.
Is he a robot?
Harass type text.
No, he's I'm purposely making it so you can't really read it because I know that.
Yeah, right. That's cool.
And this will let you know.
You got
conversations right there.
Oh man, dick pics.
That'll let you know that'll let you know it's a direct retard. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Retard is totally on board.
Okay.
That's our word.
I hate to see anybody.
We've taken retard back,
but couldn't happen.
Yes. It is
I'll
not
give you
happened to a
those.
nicer
Yes,
guy.
that's our word, though. You
He
can't
turned
use
it.
that word.
He started 2 YouTube channels and turned his entire YouTube channel that he had into doing nothing but harassing me for a year. I was harassing
crap.
Todd.
So you think I broke that Glacier chick when I was actually handling her with kid gloves? I literally, between Chris, myself, and a couple other people, we broke DirectD. I wasn't even trying, dude. It was just effortless.
It said it was effortless.
Let me ask this question real quick to the panel, but I want to ask Clay specifically because I feel like this is up Clay's alley for sure. So, Clay, look, it's like semi-serious, but it'll take you into your rabbit hole or pull you out of it. Where's the bottom line? Where's the line? When is enough enough? Like
the law.
Like where does it say all right? All
It's
right.
the law. Every time. It's always the law. Every single
Is
time.
that true?
You gotta give me more. You gotta give me more because
you
know
okay,
you can
that's
see
the
what's
simple
going
answer.
on in the world. You can see what's going on in the world, and you can see where we're headed as a country. Where's the fucking line, man? The fuck is this shit?
This is why I use the phrase when I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. All we're saying is give peace a chance, man.
Where's the line, Clay?
The
line
is
When is enough enough, man?
Give peace a chance.
Well, I tell
Hey,
you,
Trippy
the law,
Cross,
right?
Make love, not war.
Yeah, you said the law. Well, what do you mean when you say the law?
Well, there's legal and then there's
What
lawful.
did you say, Mr. Dusty?
Whoa.
I said pieces for pussies who can't fight good.
You're right.
Hold on, Clay. You
Fart
gotta
around and find
elaborate
Or you
a
could
little
pretend
bit.
and get like a hippie chick. Or
But where's the line, though? Where's the line? Like, how bad
Yeah,
does
but
it have
hippie
to
chicks
get?
don't
Like,
shave their
what are the
legs or nothing.
signs in society where it's just like, shh?
Can't fight through the hair.
Like, where's the line, guys?
When you know, right? That's like when it's you can't define pornography, but you,
Yeah,
when
you know when
you
you
know.
see it.
You see it, you know it.
Yeah.
Trippy, where's the line, man?
I don't know, man. But I feel like every like famous person passed that line. They passed the line a long time. We got to go into the Marianas Trench and like find the bar and raise it. You know.
Not just famous motherfucker. I'm thinking every government officials and all judges.
Well,
cops,
they count. In my opinion, they count as famous
fucks.
people because like
Okay.
politics is just Hollywood for ugly
I dig
people.
it. All right.
You know?
I dig it. Yeah.
Never
I
forget
agree.
that. It's very true.
It
And-
is.
Yeah,
Damn.
like, I forget who said that originally.
Man, you
What name?
changed my mind on a lot of things.
I'm being the cuck. There's a
Where's
What
the
a-
line,
he watches.
Trippy?
Hug Ross ponytail.
Where's the line?
Oh, Dusty. Okay. Well, you do that. Tug him harder.
I mean,
don't tell me what to do.
Stick to it. I guess you have to
You're supposed to be
stick to it.
silently watching.
Other secret
I think
lover.
she's telling
Where's
you
the
what to
line, man? Where's the line?
I think she's telling you what to do. Sorry. Yeah. She's like
Ross
Tug.
Kahn knows where the line is.
She didn't say pull.
didn't say
So I
ask
think
a
you have to
lady.
have a certain, I'll just be
Chuck,
quiet and watch.
where's the line, Chuck?
Oh God, Chuck.
I wish I knew. I don't know.
You make me think the difference between Brick and Chuck. The lines are a big difference. Chuck's line, you got to get poked in the ass twice and sit a week. Before he decides the police are wrong.
Chuck, where's the line, Chuck?
You know,
$2.
Brick's
$2.
Look, Chuck crossed that line about 6,000 years ago.
You got to give the Matrix line. There is no spoon. There is no line.
Very good.
The line doesn't exist.
Nah. For public safety, you have to have a line. For public safety's sake.
Nah,
What's the
man,
line, man?
You don't know me, bro. I got no line.
Damn.
I got a reputation for not having a line.
Damn.
The line for the bathroom? What are we
So
talking
you
about? here?
said tear it all down and bend over and wait for the rest. Wow,
And it's
that's
time
wild,
to
bro.
stop taking shit and do something about it. Is what he said.
Talking about Coney Island.
Oh shit, man. That was like 10 minutes after I was born. Get in line, buddy.
Got the emperor out here fed.
There's
posing
your
all
line.
over. all over the
Doug,
chin.
I just want to know why Joe Cool said twice.
What I say, I don't
times.
remember. You got to provide.
Just to make
Because
sure.
fool once, shame on you.
Fool me
Negative,
once.
negative. It just impacted on the surface.
I don't even remember what I.
Fool him twice, strategery.
Does it become gay after the second time, or does it apply to the first?
It's when he realizes he's pushing back into it that he knows there's a problem.
What the fuck is that? I'm
Stop
scared.
pushing back
I'm
into
scared.
it.
I can't go here. No, my
Or push
brain.
back into it.
Leave it up to Todd
Stop
to make
fagging out.
Yep.
Oh, for real. Thank you.
Man, what the
You
fuck
guys
is
been
this?
making it. You've been making it J with a G for the last freaking 10 minutes, and I say
I
one
know.
I know,
And I
but
only
Todd,
asked
we-
one semi-serious question.
Todd, you know we have to make that reputable on your part, man.
Welcome to America.
By the way, what are you emperor of? By the emperor?
What do you mean? What am I?
Your name's the Emperor. Emperor of what?
Yeah, what are you emperor of?
Oh, I'm the emperor of the Grand Knowledge Empire.
Grand Knowledge Empire.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Is
Well,
that
where's
next
the
to
lo-
the Grand Funk Railroad or something like that? Or
Nah, it's actually right in the back of your brain, the place you never go.
Where's the line
You've
to
been living
that
there rent
empire?
free, bro.
Forever, man. Look,
Where's
we
my-
even take taxes too.
Is it a circle?
The
My
Snots
brain's like a bad neighborhood. You don't want to go there.
Oh shit.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Nah, but like, look, you gotta think about it this way. All these companies, they have think tanks, and they have people like me inside of there, where I could find the rules, I could break them, I could make them, I could take them, I could reshape them, and then I could make
Are
sure
you a
they either
rapper?
hurt, help, or what? What do we want to do?
Damn, dude.
And
Have
then
you
you
been
tell
working
me.
at YouTube with the TOS?
All right, fuck it. Let's do it. Here. Let's do it.
What
Let's,
happened? What you
let's
got?
have some fun. We've been too lightweight tonight anyway.
Hell yeah, let's have some fun. Go ahead.
I think that you say let's do it. What do we want to do? I think we're down with you. We want to do it. I think our plan is what? Get rid of all the Muslims. Yeah, we agree on that. Yeah.
I don't know. Is
And the
that what you
blacks.
want to do? Is that
You
what
say
you want to
we.
do?
It ain't know what I. It's a we. You were saying when
Well,
do
no,
we?
like what I am, I'm a think tank. So you give me an idea of what you
just-
want to do, and then I just figure out how to do it. That's it.
I don't think you're using that phrase right.
Mm-mm.
I think
Okay.
a think tank has to be multiple people.
What do they do?
Oh wait, you got
They
multiple
think
personalities?
AI is not a tank, buddy.
Look, I am the AI. I'm training their AI so it gets smarter.
Okay.
That doesn't
I
make
need
you
some
AI.
help because it's hard to find
That doesn't
people
make
that
you
can
AI
think.
though.
It really is. It's hard to
You're
find people
not
that can
AI.
think.
Is he AI? Does this guy AI?
I don't
You know,
know
be-
if that
you know-
works.
I need proof you're a human.
Just
Look,
do
okay,
it.
look, humans. Let's say humans, right? What are humans?
I need proof
All
you're
right,
a human.
Andrew.
Can you imagine the machines go back to this point in time and they find out who is responsible for them coming into power, and it's this guy on the panel right here?
Yeah,
They go all the
yeah,
way
all
back
co-
in the database, and then they forward. And,
It all off themselves.
Yeah, I made a
yes.
deal. I made a deal. Like I'll tell you the assets of the deal,
They
right?
pull the plug on
Now
themselves.
the deal is right. Okay, so we know there's a super holy war going on, a whole religious war, and then you have these Islamic fanatics, and then you have your Buddhists, which they're trying to stay out of the way. Your Hindus are pretty peaceful, and let's go with your pagans. We don't
That's
really
what
know
they
what they're
want
up
you to
to,
think.
right? Nobody knows what pagans are up to. And then you got your Catholic Church. They have an agenda. Okay, your Islamic regime have an agenda. All right. Now the
Everybody
Christians
has
are
an
just in
agenda.
la la land, like in and out, lukewarm, not really having any direction. But we love
Okay.
Jesus for the most part. But we just don't have no direction as Christians, so we're harmless, really.
Whoa,
We're like-
whoa!
we're- well, hold
Christians
on,
damn
hold
it killed a lot of people this year. I'm not sure you're harmless.
Well, okay. Well, then you got to remember, what were those Christians a part of? Were they a part of some sort of organization that did that?
yeah, the Christians.
Like what? They went as a church. Okay, we're the something James saying the Baptist Church. We're gonna go out here and do a thing. No, man, I don't see us doing
The
that.
Knights Templar.
Hegseth Christian, Trump Christian, all the motherfuckers that pulled
Joe,
it off. All
Joe.
Americans that back it Christian, MAGA Christian.
Joe,
But they're not.
cool.
But they're not killing people.
Joe,
Fuck
cool.
you.
Those
That's
weren't
just
real Christians.
I don't. No.
That's-
He's saying Christian. I'm not
government.
giving him an out. Not that fucking fast.
But that's
I
the
said they're
government.
not real
I know,
Christians, Joe.
but
That's your
I'd rather,
problem.
Well, I already
know,
said there's
know.
these
It's-
lukewarm la motherfuckers not really having no guidance. They're all over the place. They're practically harmless because there's no leader in the flock.
You say
See,
Christians don't harm
you're getting-
motherfuckers. I was just pointing out that
The Christians are getting murdered.
They also
Joe,
harm motherfuckers.
you're getting
Yeah,
confused
not gonna
between.
say. I'm not
Joe, you're
confused, and I'm not
You
confused.
are.
I'm really not.
Listen. You're getting you're confusing Zionists with Christians. Those
Are you
are
sure?
two separate things.
Are you sure?
I'm
Okay.
positive.
All right,
I'm
we'll
absolutely
go down
positive.
that line.
If you're talking about Judaism, that has nothing to do with Christianity. They don't believe Jesus ever came, buddy.
That was
They're-
him saying
they're-
that crazy
they're
shit.
borderline
I'm talking about
Islam.
Christians. I think we all know what a Christian is. You niggas go to church. Christians.
The
Dr.
ones that
Trump
believe
says
in
he's a
Jesus,
Christian.
the
Hank
ones that
says
believe in Jesus and does what Jesus say, yeah, those
Well-
are Christians. If they're not talking about Jesus, they're not Christians. They can have
Yeah,
a cross
wait,
and
wait,
say they're
wait.
Christians, but they're not.
Is Trump a Christian?
Is he talking about Jesus?
No, far from.
Nope.
You know him like I know him.
Negative.
nigga. Is
I'm
he a
asking
Christian?
you, is Jesus saying
Negative.
our Lord and
Far
Savior?
from it.
I don't know how that's
Yet.
going to answer my question.
That's a Christian if they say my Lord and Savior.
I'm not in it. If you see him on
Oh,
TV like I do, is he a
if they not
Christian?
professing the
I'm
name
not
of
about
Jesus
they, I'm
Christ,
talking
they're
about
not a
Trump.
Christian.
Who is
Trump.
they?
If he's not professing the name of Jesus Christ, the name itself, then he's not a Christian.
How the fuck would I know if he professes Jesus Christ's name? Em? I know that he claims to be a Christian. That's not
I
good
saw
enough.
him wearing a small hat kissing the wall in Jerusalem.
There it is, Wailing Wall. Wailing Wall.
That's all I'm going to say.
I
And
got a
then we
whole
can move
video.
on
I got
with
a whole
that.
video of that with Tab.
Then we can
Tab
move
is
on with
dancing.
that. Is Trump
Oh.
a Christian? I don't know. You tell
All
me.
them Christians go over there.
Hey, Joe,
and they pay
Joe,
homage to Israel. The first thing they do when they get elected is they go over to Israel and pay homage. All Christians
Joe,
do that.
cool. Joe,
Yeah.
cool. Can you hear me?
No, not all Christians
Go
do that.
to Google and search on YouTube for a video where Trump said he is king of.
I kicked him out.
Israelites.
Fuck out of here with that interrupted. Joe,
I was gonna say, like,
go Google something. Fuck
don't
out of
need to
here.
Do all that shit.
Zero fucking chance.
Don't need to do all that shit.
Hey, you dancing a little bit. Trump says he's a
No, I
Christian.
didn't
All these
dance.
motherfuckers say they are Christians.
I never
Fucking
danced.
Heck
And
says,
Trump be
has,
talking about
a
God.
fucking-
He don't be talking about no Jesus. He ain't no Christian.
Okay. All right. So in order to have this conversation that Christians are killing people, we have to know your definition of Christians now.
No, the
There it
definition of
is.
Christian. The definition that is in the dictionary since 1996.
Hey, I got some non-copyrighted music. I got a little video. It's a little over 2 minutes. If you don't mind me queuing it up in the back there, Dusty. You can say
Sorry,
no.
Joe, my
Ain't gonna
bad.
hurt my feelings.
No, we good. What?
I mean, you got to sell it better than that. What is
Well, it's you might not. I don't know. You might not wanna. You might not have the. How
Is
can
it,
I?
making, is it making fun of religious people?
Yeah, I call it a bagel production.
Is it Adam Sandler? Is it Adam Sandler?
That'd probably be a better sell. Just saying.
So the only way to figure out who's a Christian is who claims to be a Christian. Self-identity.
No,
is really
who
the
claims
Well,
to
at
Jesus
the end of
Christ.
it, at
They
the
have
end
to
of
claim Jesus Christ or they're not a true Christian.
If anybody claims that they're Christian, they're Christian.
Nah,
No,
that's
this
not
is-
true.
about
Then that
that,
means the
Flo.
same thing for Islam and the same thing for everything else.
Now,
Right.
hold on.
Anybody
I
who
gotta-
self-identifies is the thing.
That'll
All right.
pretty
Okay,
much be
so
the.
what's a woman then, Dusty?
We're talking
nothing
about
ventured,
a
nothing gained.
fantasy, a story that people tell themselves, not a biological reality.
Right.
Now, hold on.
Yeah.
I got to kick back on that just a little bit, Dusty. I know a lot of people that claim to be Christians that sure as hell ain't Christians.
It's not
Yeah, they are.
exactly. No, they're not.
Wait,
They lie. If they're not professing Jesus, they're not a Christian. That's the bottom line. I'm taking Christian back. I'm taking
right
it
here.
back.
I think God's the
So
only
this-
one that
this-
can determine that.
Go ahead, Clay. What'd you say?
What's
Why-
up?
This right
Wait.
here is exactly why I don't call myself a Christian. What
Yeah,
Dusty's
you want me to-
pointing
you
out.
want
I
me
mean,
to
it's like worldview hubris or something. Like I know what a real Christian is, and you're not it. Like no, you're all just competing, like arguing over make believe.
Yep.
Who wants to be the harder Christian?
This video is titled Tav, meaning the angry vet and the wailing wall. Okay, at the end, it's going to be a bunch of leaders kissing the wailing wall.
Havana Kila.
Is that for public safety?
No, that's
Tav.
Tav, the angry vet.
Oh, I was joking anyway. I didn't know that was that angry vet.
Is this that Shaka Khan guy that we've been talking about?
No.
No.
This goes on for 2 minutes.
Did he say what?
Who is that guy?
He's an angry vet. He's a
Oh, yeah.
It's the guy who does like all caps when he comes in your chats, and then when he comes on the panel, he also does all caps.
No clue, no piano.
He's known for doing two
Whoa.
things in chat.
We'll
One is all
never
caps,
take
two
another
is super
suggestion
chat.
from you, GS. Just
That
so
is
you know.
true. Yes.
And what is the purpose of this video? This is lame.
He does
At
have
the
a
end is going to be the wailing wall.
It's,
What do you
it's
expect
your
with the
bar mitzvah,
production?
Chuck. Just chill out.
It's a bagel production. Calm down, dude.
Uh-oh.
I had to
Action
like
said,
bagels.
I think he's smoking
I love
weed.
Man,
Get it.
no.
No, dude, it's the wailing wall.
Ah,
Come back
wait,
to the end.
I know. You should have fast forwarded to it.
Okay, here, right here.
He wants the ending.
So,
There you go. You ready? Right.
It's still happening.
right
Get
there. Right
straight
there.
to the
that was the beginning again.
Is
Just
it
skip
up?
to the happy ending.
Is it up?
Oh, yeah, I see Trump kissing a wall.
Look at that.
Look at 'em.
Obama.
They're all cucking for Israel. Look at them.
Oh, Chris.
Hey, I thought he was a Muslim.
Clinton, thank you for this. Hillary. All Christians imp dance, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's your turn to dance, imp.
Wait a minute, you saying Hillary was a Christian?
And all these cats claim to be Christians.
Oh.
Well, I don't know
They
half. I
Catholic.
stopped
It's not a
watching.
Christian, so
They worship
worry
Baal
about
and
that.
Moloch, bro. They don't worship. They don't worship Christ.
They don't love Jesus. Get out of here.
Hey, Siri.
anyways, Joe,
Is
right before
Hillary
my
Clinton
computer
a
crashed.
Christian?
Hey, Joe, right before my computer crashed, there's a video where Trump said he is
She's a
king of the
Methodist.
Jews.
That's
It
a
did not
Christian.
crash. I kicked you out for being fucking annoying. And go, Joe, go Google this.
All right,
That's
there you go.
annoying to tell somebody to
Sorry, that was
educate themselves.
in my mind. It was cooler
bit.
than it really was. Sorry.
Yeah,
about
when
that.
people
No,
are
no, it was
talking and then you just go,
perfect
Joe,
for me.
Joe,
Except
are we
for the
there yet?
2
Are we there?
minutes of
You know,
the
I
dancing.
don't know why I'm explaining this shit to you. Do you want your computer to crash again?
Yeah,
The
crash me,
computer
bro.
crashed.
Potato.
The
Potato.
Bush was
Potato.
kissing it.
I knew that shit was coming, bro. I had to, something. Fuck.
I mean, he's not gonna make a liar out of me.
That is wild seeing all them world leaders, though. You know,
Yep.
Yes.
Kind of makes you scratch your head and go, "What are our men and women dying for exactly?"
You know, I've always thought
Uh.
that it was like for being the victims of World War II, they ended up with a pretty good outcome
Yep.
from it. Like somehow that I don't know.
Beachfront property.
This seems too miraculous. The recovery seems too
Yeah,
miraculous.
beachfront property. The whole thing. What is it? It's probably big as LA. They spot. I'm just playing.
I mean, it is a center of heavily traded area there.
When
Have that,
when
yeah.
Mom Donnie became the mayor over there, they asked, "What's the first thing you're gonna do?" And he said, "I'm gonna go talk to my constituents." I think that's what he said, and see how I could help. And he was in the newspapers as he's the guy who did not say he was going to go to Israel first. And I didn't even know that was a thing. All the mayors always pledged to go to Israel first. That's piqued my interest. What the
He
fuck is
swore
that
in on the
about?
Quran. I think that should be illegal.
What the fuck? He's just swearing on his religion. This is America, Trump. We not like the country.
It used to be
Leave.
there used to be
Leave
a
if you
Christian
don't like it.
requirement.
No, through the gate it said
Wait a
respect
minute.
whatever religion that
Or
person
maybe a
is.
Joe's
preference.
saying this? Wait a minute, Joe. Is it
What?
Joe's
Joe
Muslim.
saying if you
You
don't
didn't
like
know
my
that?
country, get out of it?
Joe's a Muslim, bro. What you mean? He got like 3
Yeah, if
wives
you don't
and
like
shit.
it, go out of here.
Don't worry, Joe.
Joe works for ICE now.
We're starting with the Mexicans, and you'll guess who's
No,
next.
no. Let's keep them. They'll help us.
Damn.
Real
What was that
shit.
movie? Slow
While
Boat
they
Back to
throw up a peace
Africa.
sign to Mary. Stop playing. They love their mother Mary. Don't play.
guys,
You
I
Don't
just
sleep on the
wanted to,
Latinos.
I just
You
want
ain't
to
gonna
let you
talk
know.
Chuck into nothing until he has to pick his own strawberries.
I just want to let everyone
Hey,
know
I'll
that
pick some
I'm Ross
strawberries. I don't
Kahn's
like them
other
though.
secret lover. I just wanted to confess that I'm Ross Kahn's other secret lover.
Secrets out, pimp.
We're all doing Ross Kahn
Secret
right now.
lovers.
Yeah, she put us out there today, bro.
Except for Clay and the Emperor and 4PS and Scott and Chuck, y'all ain't getting none. The rest of us are.
I got a regular name up here. I'm feeling out of place.
Hey, I want Saturdays before everybody stuff fucking get a date. Damn it, I want Saturdays and Thursdays.
It's okay. I love all my subjects.
Yeah, but what's the line of your empire? There's where's the line? Where's the line in your empire?
There are no borders in my empire.
So is there stupidity in there?
No, there's no room for it.
We found a line.
Oh, you just got trapped.
Invisible line, man.
Owned. Mic drop.
Owned.
Owned. Hey, what is with the jewel thing? What are the jewels thing? What is that?
It's like
Some new thing,
So,
relatively new thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a
sign
new
up for it?
thing. A jewel equates to about 1 cent.
Yeah, but do you have to like sign up for it or something, or like
Yeah,
have to activate
so
it?
I think you do. It's like tokens or something. Like you got to buy them and then you can distribute them. And
There's a little symbol right next to the
I'm not really sure what the point.
No,
of them is.
I'm saying like as a content creator, do I have to sign up to allow them?
I don't think so.
Because I've
Maybe.
never
I don't
seen any.
remember.
No, it's just another form of
yeah.
monetization.
When,
It's like Disney dollars.
whenever when they first started it, they sent you a notification in your monetization portion
But
of your
I wasn't
YouTube
sure if
channel.
I had to like I wasn't sure if I had to check a box or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to accept it. So once you
Okay,
accept
so
it,
I haven't done that then.
Yeah. Just go to the monetization section in your YouTube studio.
Does that have anything to do with hype in the video?
No, I think hypes
That's
are
different. Yeah, it's a little bit different.
They added more ways to monetize. They just added
More stuff
different.
that they robbed off at Twitch, basically.
Yeah.
And other
making more money.
platforms. Yeah.
It's called competition.
It's sad, really.
Yeah. You just take it, rip it off, you know.
Well, it belongs to somebody else anyway.
Right.
Pretty crazy.
It's all crazy, yeah.
It's just YouTube giving themselves your tax to themselves, so they have a way for you to now pay them more tax, essentially.
Well, everybody gets incentivized.
What the
Think
fuck
about
are
it.
you talking about?
Well, I mean, because they take 30%, off the regular super chat. But I look at it like this, man. I mean, some people like to get the super chat because it's easier and it's flashy and they can see. And I look at it like this. I mean, it's a great platform. Yeah, it's a little steep of a price, but they store it. Bandwidth's not cheap. It's kind of an interesting way of going, hey, they're going to offer this place for people to find you. I'm not begrudging giving up 30.
I'm not either. 30% overhead is pretty low for any business. You're not going to beat that anywhere.
Right.
I tend to agree.
Yes, and it's all fucking profit, and it has another added benefit of person name popping up and all of those things that add to shit. Yeah,
People like to see it. They like to see it.
Typical fucking businesses try and run 40% overhead and profit, so 30% is not bad.
Yeah, and the super chats start. They're suggestive, right? You'll have people will not donate until somebody donates, and then they start coming in.
Right.
Yeah. It's a floodgate. Somebody open up the gates for Mr. Powder Dusty and let him get some of
I
those.
was going to say,
Spread 'em
the
wide,
original
spread 'em
Flow
wide.
State channel was the one when you had the memberships for $1, and then you always played the bombs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was the shit on Flow State. I mean, that racked in some money for a while.
It did. It was a very good way to start that shit out. It did pull in some cash.
Yeah, I like YouTube. The reason why I like YouTube is because like you can find almost anything on this bitch. When you're just looking at something up, it'll
Didn't they
just pop
say?
up.
Didn't they say it's like the second most popular search engine outside of Google? Like for people to find how do I do
Interesting.
ad-
Google
Oh,
will
I'm
suggest
sure.
YouTube.
Well,
That's
hell, it is
crazy.
Google.
Google will suggest YouTube. Like,
They
hey, here's
own
the clip.
YouTube.
Yeah, they
Right.
own, Google and
Google
YouTube
owns
are the
them.
same company.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
true. Yeah,
own
it's
Of
Alphabet.
course, they don't
Yeah.
suggest.
Alphabet owns all of it.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think
Well,
of
yeah.
that.
Hmm.
I mean, but why wouldn't they?
Why? What?
Getting paid.
Yeah, I mean, when you make so much money and you're starting to have competition, why not buy them?
I know. Kill the competition. Sounds so.
No,
so
become
legal.
the competition that was kicking your ass.
Why not compete and make things better for real? But I guess
Well,
whatever.
well, they could have said no, but then all kinds of bad stuff happens
The
when you say no.
competition creates creativity or pushes creativity.
Yeah, but the bigger corporation will try to f you up.
It's been proven time and time again.
Like, remember that guy with the hydro engine and he disappeared after he created it? And everybody's like, conspiracy.
That was
This
like
has
the third
nothing
guy
to do
with the
what you're
hydro
talking about.
engine.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
that by a search on YouTube.
Didn't
There
you,
was
like,
one in
Gave you Google.
Africa.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, isn't you guys ever hear that guy like Casey the car guy? I think he's got like a really high efficiency engine, but I don't think he went the full Monty with trying to go all like free. Yeah,
Wait,
people
what's
tend to
high
disappear.
efficiency then? What are you talking about high efficiency? What are you?
Yeah, if you look up Casey the car guy, he like developed like an engine, like a
It's just,
gasoline engine that would
it's
get
still
like
gas.
70 miles a gallon or something like that. I forget.
That's still
exactly.
pretty impressive, right?
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but but like what they were saying, like people like apparently there's patents out there for tires that'll last like 80 years, the way they vulcanize them.
Yeah.
But Goodyear, Vector, all those different like big tire companies all pool and buy out the patent every
They
time. it
buy
comes
them
up.
up. Yeah.
So that way, because there's no money in a tire that's going to last eight different car lifetimes.
That's right. There's certainly a lot less money in it.
I wonder how
tried
they're.
to make some
Bro,
tires
you
like
would
that
have to
long
build
before.
a car that could last with that shit, and then you'll be able to charge more up front
You
as a
didn't just have to buy
luxury.
one pair.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then it's like a lifetime guarantee, and that maintenance, that's where the money comes in with their little monthly whatever thing. You know what I mean? They have to spread it. Like there's a lot of different ways where life could be efficient and have longevity and still make a lot of money, but they're being horrible stewards. And right now, there's no cap in capitalism. It's turned into this extraction cesspool of just degeneracy. Like, what are we doing? How can you strip a company and then sell it just so the next person can strip it some more to sell it?
How
Like,
can
what?
you stop it? Isn't that freedom, capitalism, all that shit that everybody talk about? That's
No, like I
right here.
said, there needs to be a cap in capitalism.
Where's the
like,
line?
Like we have to have a line, or else it's gonna be out of control, and there's no good business. How can we do good business, right?
No, I think what you're saying is correct. You need some market regulation. You just can't let the capitalist market go crazy. Like what happened with the Wall Street crash. It's exactly what happened. You allowed
Yeah,
unregulated
another super chat flow.
bonds to be
Oh,
sold.
thank you.
That's
Get ready,
That's
Clay.
pretty simple.
Brace yourself.
No, I agree.
What does that even mean?
I think it means sissy boy.
No,
Nah, there
I
needs
was
to be
looking
a
it
cap
up.
in capitalism, and that's
It-
what I
it-
did on my last.
It means
shit.
a man
Yeah.
who acted as the official escort, devoted companion, and recognized gallant of a married noblewoman in the 18th and
What?
19th century.
So you're the face that gets sat on.
yeah, essentially, yeah.
Thank you, Ross, for
Down for
claiming
that.
your fuckboy.
I mean, with the right pair of cheeks, so you could sign me up for that one.
So right now,
Wow.
Ross
This
comes
is
sitting
starting to
on
go
one
left.
face, getting tugged by Flo
She's gonna hurt
with a
your
couple
butt.
of secret lovers in the corners.
Every once in a while, I come by.
They call them cups.
I've been missing
Nah,
$5 is $5, Chuck.
She also sent in this one for $5. Says, I thought the A bagel production stood for A whole production. That would actually make a lot of sense. And Elite Eater sends in 10 says, there are some evangelical Christians who believe that once Temple of Solomon is rebuilt, then Jesus will come back after all the J's are gone and some J sex, vice versa, basically, enemy of my enemy, APAC.
Very good. I forgot about those guys. You're gonna have to tell me they're not Christians. You're right. There's some Christians that ride with them over there and want to bring Jesus.
Didn't Jesus come back while that temple was there? Because remember, he said he's gonna make the temple fall or whatever. Then he was up there, the earthquake, the temple crack. Y'all remember that?
Just vaguely. Where you going? Was that the end of it?
Then he came back 3 days later.
Oh,
the temple was there. Remember? That's all I'm saying.
so you saying he been returned when the
There
temple
we
got built
go.
in
Yeah.
3 days?
Because remember, he was saying, surely this generation shall not pass before these things happen.
You're
This
saying-
generation, he was talking about the generation he was in shall not pass
Right,
before
No, I don't
certain
think
things
so.
happen.
I
Hold
know he's-
on. Because remember, the
Fortress of
revelation
Solitude.
came after Jesus had left again.
That generation did pass, though.
Exactly. And those things did happen.
They
The
rebuilt
temple
the
was
temple
ran
in
and all
3
the shit.
days.
Yeah.
He said it
The
would
dead
be
rose
rebuilt.
and shit, right?
Yes. Christ was the temple.
Yeah, like
There
I
we
remember
go.
when he turned blonde and he beat up that guy on that green planet while everything was blown up. He was like,
Yeah.
Kamehameha.
So the
know?
interesting thing, Joe's kind of made mention to the atrocities or the attacks and the killing or unaliving. I'm not sure what I can say here. That Christians do, and I would like to kind of engage that, maybe not fully today, but maybe sometime in the future.
Go for it.
So I'm aware of like 2 crusades and a Spanish Inquisition. And it surely men do horrible things of all ilks and all persuasions, I imagine, except for maybe a pacifist, maybe. I don't know.
Understand.
So the Crusades, my understanding historically, and I could have some gaps, but my understanding that the Crusades were a response to the Moorish incursions, not once, but twice. But the interesting thing is that the Christians didn't take over or invade the Holy Land to the point where, like the Moors did into Europe. The reason why there's a wall. The reason why there's a wall. The reason why there's. Well, Jerusalem is technically a Christian, thought of as a Christian place. So, I believe, I don't know, maybe I'm ignorant, but what I'm saying is that the Vatican had walls based on the incursion that's how far the Moors kept getting in. The reason why Europeans eat chicken and pork is because the Muslims wouldn't touch the other stuff. They thought it was unclean. So the point I'm trying to make is, and maybe I have some gaps, maybe I need to be educated, but if Christians are so bad, why did we stop at the border and allow Muslims to continue to have the Muslim holy?
One, don't believe that. I heard the same thing about Muslims. The greatest thing about them is all those lands they took over, they did not force you to join. Turn out that was true, but then there were a bunch of Muslims
pretty
that
sure
did force you to join. The same thing with the Christians.
I don't
some
think
of
that's
them would have
accurate.
done that, and some of the Christians, especially during the
Muslim guys.
crusade, went way past what any revenge and did horrible shit. That's what my understanding of it.
My answer to that, GS, would be that it's really never been about religion so much as it's been about trade.
No, it's religion. It's the Holy War. And it always has been the Holy War. It's Arabs against Christians. It's Palestinians against Jews.
Is that why the US is over there right now in that area?
Yes, and they created the state Israel.
So this is why I stated that it's always been about trade. Right now, the U.S. is over in that area because of the oil.
Before we go to the oil shit, GS, my
that could be the
belief is,
physical reason.
men are men. Christian, Muslim, they'd all done the same shit. Men are men. I was just entertaining whatever.
I'll say this about Christians, right? Because you got to remember, like the Christians, as in the Roman Catholics, that's a different thing. That's a different thing altogether. And if they were doing if they were doing it, that's the Catholics that have to bear that cross. You can't blame that on the Christians that love Jesus and follow Jesus that really ain't hurting nobody. That's a whole different set.
You
No,
sure?
it wasn't the Catholics who called the crusade.
You got to
It
speak
was
up a little bit,
Christianity.
Hooves. You got to speak up a little bit.
It was all of Christianity. They called the Anglicans from England, from like the Pope. There's different denominations of Christianity, and
It's the same religion,
at the end of the day, yeah, and they all
and
united.
they did a number on
Well,
the Americas.
well, the way they prop up Mary, that's not a thing. You know what I mean?
Y'all think they
Jesus
create a
didn't
new?
say that.
Do y'all
So
think they?
go
Do y'all
ahead. Go
think
ahead.
they create a new denomination every time the organization as a whole messes up, and
Yeah, that type of shit.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think
split
that's the
off.
of them
case.
don't
I
care
think
for it?
I think we strayed from the message. And I think a lot of people took it as an opportunity to shift power, just like they did
I think that's just
Roman
what he
Catholic
said.
Church.
Every time shit fucked up, they split and make some new shit. I think he just said that.
Well, no, because you got to think about it. The Romans were killing a lot of Christians. Remember?
Okay,
Yeah.
just one question though. Did the Roman Catholic Church exist at the time of the Crusades? I
They
don't
were
think
the
it
ones
did.
that did the crusading.
Yes.
Like I think the Catholic Church came after the Crusades. I think.
Are you kidding?
I don't think so.
As far as I know, the church sanctioned this shit. I don't know about the Catholics. Fuck, I know about
Let's go
church.
back
Like-
in time and give them
Yeah,
guns.
yeah. So
You
Right.
can still read. You can still read the papal bulls on the Vatican's website. Yes, it was
yeah,
fucking
no, yeah,
around.
you're right, Dusty. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Now, go ahead.
expecting Christians to believe the same exact, like, I don't understand why it is Christians are always trying to convert each other to their own specific portion of the religion, because expecting anybody, even two people on the planet, to believe the exact same thing is just asinine, in my opinion.
Not if they're following the scripture identically.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
think it comes
there's
down to
there's information you can gain outside of the scriptures that is basic knowledge that you don't need. That, like, essentially, like the idea that like family's the most important thing while you're here, right? Things like, hey, I need to be able to eat, so I'm going to go to work. Things like that, like the basic knowledge stuff, right? That's kind of the stuff that your parents teach you. The scriptures are there to essentially to teach you not to be such an asshole and to be
Well,
power hungry and to be
Not
materialistic.
necessarily, because it just said everything you said. It said, if the man does not work, he shouldn't eat. You know what I mean? And then it
Yeah, but if
also
your parents teach you to do those things,
yeah, but where did they get
properly,
it from?
why do you need the like? You're a
okay,
human
so
being.
like I can answer that. Like I think it comes down to what your country believes. If you look at Iran, you can be a Christian in Iran. You can be a Arab in America. But what is America? America is a Christian country. Iran is
I
a
disagree.
Islamic country. It's like I don't think you have a choice. It's
That's where you're
Yeah.
born. I think that's what you're saying. Is where you're born. No.
Well, there's a choice though, and certain religions won't let you choose. Hint, hint, wink,
Not
wink.
really. You got a choice. If you're born here in fucking Detroit, it's a Christian country. Your parents would have took you to church. No Muslims around. If you're born over there, it wouldn't have been no Christians. You'd have probably been born into some Muslim shit. Or don't it
But
just
you're not
depend
a
on where you were?
Christian, and you were
Don't
born
it?
there.
Don't it just depend on where you were born?
But you pointed it out in what you just said, though. It's not the country; it's your parents. So your parents took you to church. Your parents did this. Your parents did that. You're getting most of your basic knowledge from your parents, regardless
Culture.
of where they take you to.
It's your culture.
Yeah.
family.
So it's not like no Christians are better than Muslims or no shit. You were
I
just
never
born
said they was
somewhere.
better. I never said better. That
You
never
didn't
came
say
out
it
of my mouth.
tonight. You didn't
I
say
never
it
will. I
tonight.
will never say another person is better than another person. But I will
I'll
say
say
Jesus is greater
I'll say
than all.
Christianity is better than Islam for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus
What do
is
you
greater
think?
than all. I'll say
Yep, I
that.
agree with that.
See, he took 2 seconds. He'll say it too.
Like I said, Jesus is greater than all. I'll say that, but I won't say I'm better than you as a person. Hell no.
No. It's Christian versus Islam. Yeah, the Christians think they're better.
Okay,
I mean,
let's do it this way. What does Islam have? Because we have Jesus, we have the Father, and we have the Holy Spirit. Who do you got?
Right.
And you get snacks. You get to snack on God, so that's cool.
And
alcohol. Yeah.
He quenches
That
the
was
thirst.
cold.
Christianity wins. You got whores, alcohol.
No, that's what
alcohol
Allah
part.
gives you in heaven. Allah gives you whores and alcohol in heaven. What are you talking about?
You might get special treatment from the priest.
Allah Akbar. What?
Aloha snack bar.
I'm telling you, all these virgins and alcohol in
Is
heaven
it
with
7
Allah.
virgins or 70 virgins?
People up, man.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah.
black motherfuckers sitting on white people for slavery. If we were in charge, we wouldn't have been like, you know what? This is immoral. I'm giving my 1,000 acres and slaves back. No, people are people. We'd have did the same shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's why Jesus saved us. Because we are evil and we ain't no good. And he came to show us that if you don't be like him, you'll never be good. But he'll be good for us. And by him sacrificing himself for our sins, because we all deserve what for it? The punishment. He took it. Every lash. All of it. And then he said, all right, look, if y'all believe in me, I'll give you a free pass. Boom. That's it. That's all I
I
gotta say
just
about
need to hear. I just need to hear Joe Cool do his Christian impression again, one more time, baby.
I don't remember doing 1 or 2 seconds ago. I don't remember that. I don't know what Christians sound like.
I don't know what does Allah say? What you do? How that work?
You know, I'm really high here. It's hard for me to keep up.
yeah. He just said
Well,
something.
Chris said something. I totally left
How
whatever
that
the
shit
fuck
work?
you were talking
How that
about.
Allah shit work though? Like I
I'm
don't
hiring you,
know.
Joe.
In comparison to what Christian shit? What is
Yeah, I just
Allah?
broke it down for you.
I told you I was fucking high. Say it again. I'll catch on.
Hey, so somebody want to donate to put my ass to bed? I'm getting really tired.
That's what
Old man
she
needs to go to
said.
sleep.
This is late for you. Yeah.
I don't want to rage quit. Pay the man. Thank you. Oh, by the way,
Oh
Dusty,
shit, it is late. Damn, I should look at the clock.
Yeah, me
I
too.
did watch quite a bit of your review. I don't think I watched all of it, but I do
one?
want to say the review of my I guess my owning of my ragdolling of
Earlier
a poor
this panel.
young lady.
Right.
I do want to say for the record, I hope you'll believe me because I don't really have any reason to. I mean, I wish I was cooler and was actually trying to dog her out and be bad faith, but I was actually going out of my way to try to be as respectful to that young lady as possible.
Oh, stop it! You might gaslight her.
Then
but
you were
gaslighting me.
horribly bad
Who?
faith. Then, yeah.
No,
Tell-
I
tell us, do you-
legit was. I legit
Do you
was.
believe that do you believe that she's possessed by a demon?
I said her behavior was that she acts like she was possessed by a demon.
It happens.
But then
It happens.
after she wanted to keep insisting, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you are. But I mean, if it's gonna hurt her feelings, I don't know. Maybe I'll help her compose a tweet and she can talk about it some other time. But listen, if you want to get out of the kitchen and you want to get into some other heat, but no, I appreciate that you got some amusement out of it. But I that was me trying to be nice to that lady.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's gonna be hard to leave because we're gonna jump you. We're not
Yes,
trying to
whatever
be
happened
nice.
to Richard?
You wouldn't say
ahead.
shit like I toyed her and drug her around if you were trying to be nice. I know that you are aware that you were trying to drag her because you've been bragging on it since you got up here. Now you're like, nah, actually, I was just trying to be courteous. I wasn't. You can't have it both ways, yeah.
I think this is actually the first time I brought it
can.
up in the last 3 hours. I don't
You
know what you're
can.
talking about.
I would say you can, Joe.
I think
And
I'm
here-
a
here-
dip.
But
here's
anyway,
I went up on.
He feels bad for
before
him.
you,
That's okay. It happens.
before you leave, Todd. I went up there on that. What's that girl's panel the other day that you went up there and it backfired with the Emmett guy and stuff?
oh, AVG. Oh, the ambush. Yeah,
goodness.
that was
Yeah, I
weird,
went up
dude.
there for a few minutes tonight and kind of
Said
gave her the
backfire.
rundown.
You
I
have
went
fun
up
over
on a
there.
panel right before I came over here and gave her the rundown on the Savage Saints.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, buyer. That's a Faustian deal. Buyer beware. Caveat emptor.
I'm telling you, man. You know.
There's some special folks.
I'll be
over
on
there.
them tour. Hey, GS, before you go, if somebody pays to put you to sleep, do they get a reach around with that fucking? Chuck wants to know.
$10.
Only if they
Asking
give
for-
only if they give my beard a good tug.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
Chuck,
I don't know
I
about
get
this.
mad.
I don't know about what's going in my ears, man. I can't handle this kind of
It's
pressure.
a penis. There's a penis going in your ear. Oh my god.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can. You can.
No,
It can be done.
never.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
No.
Hey, can I take this $1.99 super chat that I'm the reason why it's boring and I can rage quit with it? Is that can that be my
You know
extra-
what? I would let you do that, but I'm gonna fire you first.
Go over there.
Do you think she's 73% of the panel?
Cock. This panel is 73% boring. 73. Leave it to an accountant.
I can't hear you fucking. It's my fucking
fucking
iPhone.
StreamYard. Come back.
Oh,
Well,
no.
thank you for the compliment.
Okay. Goddamn StreamYard. Fucking StreamYard.
You like that, Joe? Hey, but Joe,
I
you
was
see
laughing
me?
at him.
I'll walk into a panel, I get jumped, bro. I be getting
You're
jumped.
supposed to. You say all that shit and then when questioned on it, like you're an authority, but when questioned on it, you do the Andrew Wilson shit. Define.
I don't do no Andrew Wilson shit.
You
I
dance
define
and you dodge.
No, I define all
Can you
of my
open a pickle
clans.
jar?
Of course.
Okay,
You
bro.
just-
We've
Wait.
sat over there plenty times and you explained to
Let me
me
hear
how
you.
we got to get rid of all the Muslims. Them niggas is
I
evil
never
and
said
fucked
that.
up.
Man,
And
you
over
playing,
here,
bro.
damn it, you
I
cover up.
never said
Hey,
no
man,
Muslim. You're over here spitting some falsehoods. What is this?
Okay, so
Don't
what
play
are you
with me.
drinking?
What is this?
You
I love-
know, I
look,
asked
look.
you the final
I love
plan. How do we
Muslims.
pull this off?
I
went
love
through the
Muslims.
fucking
Jesus
deal
told
with
me
you,
to.
but they gotta die. I'm sorry, but they gotta go, right? We gotta go to war and kill and get rid of all of them, right? That was
No,
part
I
of your
never
plan.
said no. I never said
Was
any
that
of that.
not part of your plan?
When? My part was never to kill anybody or hurt anybody.
Pussy.
Nigga.
My plan was to detain and reestablish.
Yeah.
Oh, so
That was it.
internment camps.
What do you mean detain and reestablish? You talking about like put them on a train?
You said the terms of the
I mean, I'm
contract.
sorry, not detain.
Wait.
It's not sounding good the more you talk about
Here's the
it.
terms of the contract.
I'm sorry.
As
I'm
your
sorry. It was
fucking
not detain.
Iran gets
Contain.
for
I'm sorry.
air
I was in the wrong
conditioner.
part of my dictionary.
For air
Contain.
conditioner,
It
this
was
is what
supposed to be
Iran
to
gets.
contain
They
and
gotta dig
reestablish
holes in the
government.
ground. No, the government will dig holes in the ground, and that's how they get air conditioner in Iran. He like, it's a good deal, Joe.
Bro,
I
that's a
love it.
thing. That's a fucking thing.
It is, but we
I said
went
they
over
could
it.
get. I said, look, they could be the advancements in all of the different like solar technology and all kinds of
You
shit,
don't
bro.
want it.
But why do they need nuclear for? Like, what is that? They get sun all year. What do they need nuclear? What are you doing? Y'all got plenty of space. Y'all ain't doing nothing with.
You understand? They just made a deal to let Saudi Arabia get the shit.
Yeah, I know, and I'm very disappointed in these motherfuckers because they threw the plan out the window. They just threw this shit out. They're like, fuck it. You know what? I do like this part though.
All right. So
Damn,
what happened-
the blockade.
what
Like,
happened to
okay,
you
the
when-
blockade was a cool idea. I like that shit. That ain't going nowhere for a very long time.
Okay, sir. So what happened to your ICE agents? They went through Minnesota.
Now, me,
they
I don't
went
have
through
any ICE
Illinois.
agents.
Like now, they're where the fuck are they? They disappeared.
I don't have any ICE agents.
Where they just
and they
killed some
keep trying
people a
to
week
defund
or
them
two
all.
ago.
So
Yeah,
they
they're
didn't
still
do
around
per
here.
se. We're not
They
gonna
just-
have any in a minute.
They just shot some people about a month ago somewhere.
Enjoy ICE while
New
you
York
have
or
it.
New Jersey or something.
Oh,
I can see Trump pulling the emperor to the side and going, "Yeah, that's constitutional, right?" Yeah.
Well, they haven't been making the news like they have been, like in Portland and shit. Like,
Well, yeah.
Chicago, they shot people here, killed people
well,
here.
their presence has been turned down a little bit.
I gotta double
So
check.
you're saying they're still there?
Yeah, they're kicking ass wherever the fuck. They just, I don't know. They
They're
had some
just
stats on
hiding.
them.
They're in the bushes waiting for people to
Their,
pop out.
their shit's higher than it ever been.
Yeah, well,
I don't
fucking
know to
I want
quote the
my
figures,
Antifa
but apparently
people-
they're arresting more people than they ever been right now.
Yeah, well, I need to know where I'm going to deploy my Antifa frog people. So,
Antifa.
What you're not doing, it's anyway.
I suggest you get on one of them apps. They got a million ICE apps. You can follow them around. They damn near predict the future. Get in touch with those people and deploy your soldiers. Yeah.
You ever go cop watching them, Joe? You ever cop watching ICE agents?
Have I been cop watching in Vegas? Yeah.
No, I said, have you done any cop watching on ICE agents?
Oh yeah, I got shit that I didn't publish because I was going through emotional bullshit. But yeah, I did a lot of ICE shit. Yeah.
You do have a clip where they're shooting.
Yeah, I forgot when they shot my ass. Yeah, I did put some of it up. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, did they really?
Man, what they shoot you with?
Actually, they shot at my feet. They didn't shoot me. Some guy on the roof. It hit at my feet.
Pepper ball.
Pepper balls, and not
Was it
bullets. I
pepper?
keep saying that, not guns. Pepper balls, and they gassed me a bunch. I got a bunch of that shit on the channel too.
Yeah, that's what you get. No, I'm just
Hold up, man. Why didn't we get to see that shit on national news, man? Fucking
The news
ICE
used
agent
my
shoot-
clip. The fucking
ICE
national news
agent shoot
contest.
95-year-old black cop watcher. On the
Joe,
Okay,
cool,
wait.
found pepper balls on the
Wait.
side of the road.
Do you
I
remember they
read.
shot a preacher? He was standing exactly where I was. It was a guy standing on the roof.
They thought it
Could
was
have been
you.
the same guy. And
The
they
guy that got shot in the
preacher in
head.
the eye. He got
It
shot
was
in the
like,
eye.
is that
in
Joe
particular,
Cool?
Yeah.
I thought it was the back of the head.
No, I think got shot in the eye.
Hey, what
Oh.
if they
He
looking for
turned
you?
around and right into it. I'm pretty
What if
sure.
they just looking for you,
But he
Joe?
was standing exactly where I got shot at.
What if they're looking for you, Joe? You getting
Well, see,
innocent
if I would have
bystanders
been
hurt
there,
now?
I'd have used real bullets, not
But
no
man,
pepper ball.
They looking for you, Joe. They like Joe Cool gonna be right there at 12 o'clock.
Hear me out. Sends in $5. He says, I need to get up early and couldn't sleep. Figured this panel would be faster acting than Tylenol PM, and it's definitely working. Marble Mouth.
Glad we could assist.
It works better the more super chats you send in. Did you know that?
Yes, you could help facilitate your own cause.
I'm broke as fuck this week.
No, I just don't understand how you're boring as fuck.
Fuck, I get paid this week. Thank Christ.
About what?
Well, fucking, it's been a bit tough.
You say you get paid to speak, yeah?
Yeah, this week.
About
No,
what?
you were out of work. I remember this. I remember you.
You
were out
could
of
be a
work.
school
I felt
teacher, a
bad. I felt
motivational
bad.
speaker. I don't know what that means.
Bad. No, wait, hold on. I felt bad because I attacked you, but you got work now. That's good. I attacked you previously because you weren't working.
Shout out to everybody that goes to work. Shout out to everybody that does overtime. You're unappreciated. The world doesn't go around without you. I know that. I appreciate your service every time I say
Uncle
hi.
Time ass slave nigga. Oh yeah. What a motherfucker
No,
on this off grid shit.
This guest in particular said he was out of work, and I'm
And you
congratulating
shitted on
now
him. Didn't
on
that what
having
you
work.
said? I shitted on him
Yeah.
because he was out of work. That sucks, bro.
And I apologized for it, and now he's working, and I'm congratulating him now.
Oh, I thought
not
you were
Send
only
Dusty a
saying
super
that.
chat.
I
Send
thought it
Dusty a
was- I
super
thought
chat
you
for
were
that
saying
bullshit.
He's only cool because he has a job. If he didn't, he'd still be a piece of shit. That was my bad. That's what I
Damn,
thought you
Joe.
were saying.
Yeah, people without jobs suck.
You're the best.
Yeah, that type of shit.
That
yeah.
part is true, though.
Hey, we halfway
Is
through the
it
week,
really
fellas.
Balder says your best friend? He works,
No,
but he
no,
don't
wait
have
a
a
minute.
fucking
Oh,
job.
you heard what I
That's
said.
right, no.
That's work, right?
I'm
That's
glad you
work.
got work. I'm
Yeah,
glad you
but
get-
but you know that's not what he's talking about, though,
And he's
right?
not
I'm
my
glad
best
you
friend.
glad you got a job.
He ain't my
That's the
best
shit he
friend, though.
talking about.
I need to know, Joe.
Well,
does
you
hand jobs
understand,
count?
man, understood what it. Jobs, $20, $20. I think hand jobs count. Yeah, if you get paid.
Hey,
for
Joe,
it.
I think Chuck wants to put you in handcuffs.
2 for 20.
Again.
If you don't get paid for a hand job, is that slavery? JK.
It's theft.
Indentured servitude. Get it right.
It could be trade if you do it right.
Call the weeknight for flow
Oh, the
state.
barter system's coming back. Oh shit! Everybody gets some lotion. I'm just playing. Bad joke, guys. Let's leave it alone now.
You took it there that time. Yeah,
Yeah, so y'all can
You
see how
did.
bad it is. You guys ready to let it go now? Shit. All right, Joe, it's your turn to ask a question. What you got?
Okay. You don't dodge. Be sincere. And I'm picking on you, so how can
And
I
this
ask you
is
not
for
to dodge?
everybody too. If y'all want to chime in, go ahead.
Yes. Well, actually, I was gonna.
But yeah, I'll go
ask
first. I'll
you.
go first.
Yeah,
Go
y'all
ahead.
can all pick in, but yeah, it's a philosophy. Right now, since we're already in the war, is there
We're
a
not in a
chance?
war. We can't call it a war.
God dog it. This just fucking Trump just spilling all out his mouth,
Actually,
man.
fun to hear from the guy that was getting paid. I didn't mean to cut him off. I was trying to congratulate him, and then everyone else cut him off with coming at me for saying I was criticizing for not getting paid. So can we hear about him worrying about his paycheck coming in and what he was doing?
I don't know
Oh,
about the
go ahead.
paycheck.
If you
Going
want to
back
talk
to
about your money, I don't talk about my money, but you can talk about yours.
No, not my money. The guy that, God damn it, you guys are so fucking stupid.
You're talking about the guy that lost his job or some shit, right?
he just got a job.
Oh, he got one now? All right, cool. Hey, good job, bro.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Tell him to send the super chat.
Fuck you guys.
All right, so we're already in the war.
No, we're not in a war right now, but we're in a nice long
gotta just-
skirmish.
You cut me off last
We'll call it
time.
a skirmish. We'll call
It's
it a
not
skirmish.
rude.
It's
When
a
is it
skirmish.
rude?
Go ahead. We're in a skirmish. I'll concede to skirmish. Go ahead.
When is it going to become rude for you to cut me off? So, because I like to complete a thought, man, and now I'm thinking that it's going to be
You
tough.
smoke too much weed.
Because this is for everybody, man. They may have their own interpretation. Wait till it's over. But I don't want to be rude. Actually, I do want to be rude. I'm getting salty now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A skirmish.
Considering we're already in this war with Israel and
Skirmish,
fucking Palestine and Iran and all this bullshit, is there any chance that we could just pull out? I'm sorry, we made a mistake. We're gonna leave the fuck alone and mind our own business.
Hell no.
That's what she said.
Hell
Or
no. Hell no.
would it be better to just move forward, go ahead and bomb the fuck out of those cats?
Parking lot.
Nah, I'll tell you
Parking lot.
exactly what we need to do right now because of the situation that they put us in. Because they didn't listen. Obviously, I was being diplomatic. I was working within the Constitution, and I gave them something that will work internationally within the
holes in the ground
within the
for
United Nations law, bro.
Shut that shit on the
I did the shit.
So America's put out 80 years of soft diplomacy. You've signed agreements, alliances with the world, and now you're just saying, well, alliances and treaties don't matter anymore. There's
They don't,
rule of
and
law,
that's
sir.
where we're at.
And
Yes.
I can sue you for fucking break of contract, sir.
Yes.
We signed a contract.
Right?
Yeah, but they
It's
threw it out the window.
contract.
They threw it out the window because there wasn't nothing, no teeth. There wasn't nothing backing it up. And none of the other countries were involved. They didn't take it to the United Nations stage. It wasn't nothing real. It was
And
fake.
exactly. And now you say we don't acknowledge the international court. You can go.
No,
fuck
I'm saying they are not doing it. I acknowledged it.
Do you remember 1775? There was this guy we were doing a lot of business with, and then we were like, "Fuck it, we're just going to dissolve all contracts." Remember that?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, and then we turn around and write another one.
And now we're dissolving that one. Would you look at that?
Dissolving.
Now we ain't.
So
Making
what
a
I'm
video
saying
about it right now.
So what I'm saying is you're only as good as your word. And if your word's worth nothing, your contracts are worth nothing. Like,
And this is the thing. And here's the thing. And this is the beautiful part about this whole situation. Contracts are out the window. Now it's all about mind over matter. So whose mind is more powerful? Whose society is going to be hanging out, chilling? Because this is really what's going to be happening right now. They're trying to get our society riled up against us and have us divided over here and have us all riled up. But what we need to do is we need to just chill and let the military do what they got to do and get ready for the next president.
You think it's Iran's fault that we're
Nope.
mad that they're
I don't
killing?
think it has- I don't think it has nothing to
Excuse
do
me.
with
I
Iran.
know you're anxious and shit. You're fucking on your
ahead.
period and you can't control your fucking.
Go ahead, little girl.
Give him some tampons, Joe.
Yeah, you think?
You might need 'em.
You think?
At the end of the day, Australia's
you go.
got your back.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Joe.
I'm trying to remember, man. You got to stop, man. You guys fuck.
You said is
Maybe I
Iran?
ain't got it.
Is it Iran's fault or
Oh
what?
yes, yeah. I don't know. What'd you say? You remember? That would help.
Yes, I'm
Something about
saying it's not
contracts.
Iran's fault. I'm saying it's not Iran's fault that this war is happening at all. It has nothing to do with Iran. The thing is, this is the people that are controlling Iran, the Islamic regime that we're going up against right now. It's separate. The
Yeah,
people
but they're
want to be free. The
Iran.
people are Persian. They want to be free. If you haven't checked out this one chick, Goldie, if you guys haven't seen her yet, bro, trust
We all
me.
get it.
There's
We
a
all
lot
get
of
it. But
there's
they're
a
in
lot of
control of
power.
Iran. So if you don't take over your own country, it is kind of the country, right?
Yeah,
Carter was
their
there from
country
the
is taken
70s.
over by the Islamic regime, and the Islamic regime are the ones that have all the proxies all over, and
Hey,
they're
for the
in
logic to
Saudi
hold.
Arabia and all this other shit.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
Right?
For the
They don't
logic
just
to
take
hold,
over their
it
own
have to be
country. It is
reversible.
kind of them.
Would it be okay if they had the power, or some country, or the group of countries grouped up and they were powerful enough, where they felt like somebody was taking over our country and treating us wrong? For instance, Trump with his 30% approval rating, killing people in the streets. They felt like there was a dictator over here. Would it be okay for them to? We want to get the Republicans.
I don't think it would be. I don't think it would. Go
Let me
ahead.
finish. I'm almost close. We
Go
want
ahead.
to get the Republicans, so we're just gonna bomb the fuck out of the country indiscriminately because Republicans are hiding over there and turn it into a
Well, first
parking
off,
lot. How does that? Excuse me. I'm almost done.
That's a false
How does
equivalent.
that fucking logic if hold over
It's a
here,
false
over there, if it
equivalency.
doesn't hold over here?
But
Democracy.
logic can be different in
It's
two
a
different
false.
places. Like the Bible has a different logic than the Quran, and that's just the bottom line.
Okay, that explains
Logic.
everything. What about
Logic.
you? The
Wait,
other guy
hold.
saying it
What?
was he was talking about nonsense.
You
The
don't,
false
hold on.
equivalency guy. What was you talking about?
Yeah, America's not a theocracy or an aristocracy or a dictatorship. It's duly elected. Trump is the president. Most people do not view your same kind of
That's all
world.
irrelevant to what I said. I
You, no,
said
you
there were people powerful enough that thought that there was a tyrant over here taking over. It happened to be Trump and Republicans. Don't believe whether they're right or wrong. They believe it. And in order for them to squash out the Republicans, they turned the whole United States into a parking lot because the Republicans could be hiding anywhere.
then Iran is controlled by a select few, so it is different. Do you understand?
Yeah. I had moved it in my head to
It's a
Palestine.
hypothetical.
Yeah, I had in my head I was talking about Palestine and Gaza, the way they just
Well,
dropped
no,
them
but you
in
asked
the
about
parking lots.
Iran.
Who
You
what?
got Jews on your mind.
It's okay though. It's all the same shit. Is that okay?
No, not.
Because the guy to hunt out Hamas to just level fucking Gaza because they may be hiding there. It's the same, right? What if somebody did it over here? Somebody said they're hiding in Texas, blow it up. Another
Do you know
country.
SWAT would be in there so fast, bro, with tanks and
But
shit?
but is the
What are
logic
you
hold?
talking
Is it okay
about?
for them to do it if it's okay for us to do it?
Well,
It's
they
got to be
don't
okay
have
for
SWAT
them
to go
to
shut
do it.
that shit down. They SWAT can't
I
handle
started
shit.
with
Do
the
they have logic?
hypothetical that they had the countries had the might, they got together however they needed. They had the might. Now, is it logical that because they think that we got a tyrannical government or whatever reason, they can get in our business and blow up Texas?
If they could get past our defenses and our guns as the people, sure, they can blow everything up.
You understand that?
Would it be
Go
right?
for it, but you got to get through us first.
The difference.
Would it be right for them to do it though?
Yeah, he understands. That's why he's bailing out on it.
Yeah, he is.
Well, what am I bailing out on?
Not you, the other cat. Not you.
It's not like that Texas is going to get hit. It's more like somewhere like Hawaii or some fucking Pacific
Hawaii's not
island.
going to get.
Oh, like Pearl Harbor. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. We kicked their ass, didn't we? Sure did. They can try if they want to. I'm saying, bro, if it's right in their mind to come fuck with us, by all means, you could try.
Okay, so what happens if China takes Taiwan? Do you
If
support
Taiwan-
Do
Well,
you
what-
support
I
Taiwan?
don't give a fuck.
Look, if China attacks Taiwan, right? We already have shit out there. If we don't like,
We ain't gonna do
dude,
shit.
You know, and
You
then
signed a contract.
you got to think about Japan's right there too. They're in alliance.
We already said the contracts mean nothing to us.
Yeah, but we should do shit. You understand that's where most of the semiconductors, like a third of the world's semiconductors come
That's
from
why
China.
I'm telling them to make a deal with
I
Greenland.
think Trump, because he's in charge right now, we do not respond to anything China does. They can get away with fucking us in the ass right now. Trump ain't gonna do shit.
I don't.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I think World War III would get cracking as soon as Taiwan gets dragged into this shit. Oh, it's World War III for sure. We at every shore. We're at every shore.
And Trump ain't gonna mess with China. That would mess up his merch line.
Nah, dude. I think that's where Congress would step in.
Oh, Congress can't control Trump, right? That's what
Congress is the only one that can approve war, though.
he'll just call it a skirmish and he'll be fine.
Wait, Ross, 1 second.
Congress will get worried, man. Go ahead.
Ross, everyone who is anti-Trump, right, says he's a madman, he's crazy, he does all his own shit, and then suddenly when it's like, oh, what if China attacked? Like, oh no, he wouldn't do shit. Of course, if you think he's a madman, he will do shit. What are you talking about?
Exactly. If y'all think he crazy as y'all think he is, then he gonna do something. Now look, let's play on that.
To me, is some Dr. Evil living in a volcano in a lair somewhere. I think Trump's an idiot, clumsy fuck. I couldn't just call him a madman and argue that. He's a narcissistic weakling, fucking tweeting 100 times a night like a little broad.
I doubt it. I think he's just a regular guy. I think he's just a regular guy, and he grew up right around that time where the head of technology, and he was that rich kid.
He's a rich kid. I was just gonna say he's not a regular guy.
No, like he was that rich kid that grew up like regular guy. When I say regular guy, there's a lot of rich kids that don't want to follow their parents' footsteps. Those are the regular kids.
Look,
they got no love for you, man. You won't go in and say one shit in your mouth.
It's not about any of that. It's about thinking about from being in somebody else's shoes, bro. Think about it. If you grew up in that position, how would you be acting, fool?
Well, if
I would take my money and go live in the fucking woods.
I would abuse you. That's how I get my money. That's how my mother and father got their money. You're peons. You're to be walked over. Your decision. You're too stupid to make an idea, or you'd have $1 billion too. That I'd feel like that about you, and wouldn't give a fuck about what you had to say. If I were a billionaire, you say put myself in their shoes.
Well, okay, well, stop projecting then.
You asked me to put myself in their shoes.
See your projection.
I don't think anyone. Hold on a sec. I don't think anyone, pro-Trump, anti-Trump, can say he is not impulsive 100%. Right. So I don't know how he doesn't react.
Don't overestimate.
Hold on a second.
Go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead, bro.
He is 100% impulsive decision maker, right? Pro, anti-Trump, whatever, right? You could describe him to a T with that. So I don't understand how he doesn't impulsively react to a China reaction.
Well, just going off of
exactly, and this is where I'm going. That's where I'm going with it.
Off of his past shit. Every time he find out China did something, that motherfucker just don't do shit. You can find out China broke in and stole 18 spies in here, stole all sorts of shit. He don't sanction them. He don't fucking touch China.
Let me ask Clay something real quick about this right here. So Clay, look, check this out. Clay, if Taiwan got attacked, right? And I'm thinking impulsively, Congress is gonna look like, oh shit, there goes our bank account.
Yeah, Congress will, but I don't give a shit.
And that's when they'll say, okay, we got to go to war.
Why do you say that?
That's why I'm thinking we got to go to war. So what do you think it's going to take for us to go to war, like full-on war?
China is the people we do business with. For us to go to war with them, that would kill our economy.
It'll take an attack on the homeland, just like I forget who said it was, maybe Hoover or Hooves, excuse me. Hooves might have said it, but it'll take an attack on the homeland because the thing is about voting and people want to get their seat back. So the approval rating would drop extremely low. Americans don't want war. It's the people in power that want it. And that's the other dynamic about people like Trump, right? They're not normies. They grew up with silver spoons, but then once you're already made for that life, essentially you have a few options, and one of them is power, right? So us here on the low end of the totem pole, we don't seek that type of power, right? But people with money, people with position, they seek power. And so
They
that's
must
why
to outdo the person in front of them, to
Can I say
outdo
one
the
last
guy
thing?
around
Can
them.
I say one last thing, and then I'll shut up for like 10 minutes. Whoever said they don't give a shit about Taiwan being attacked, honestly, wherever you are in the world, that is a bad fucking scenario, because
Gabe
a
is
third
in
of the
Taiwan.
a third of the fucking microchips are made in Taiwan.
I don't
Do you
care.
understand how fuck? What do you mean you don't care? Yes, you care. You rely on
No,
it
I
every
really don't.
fucking day. Yes,
No,
you
bro, I
do.
really don't.
We can
I
get
do,
around it. We
I
can
do
take
internet.
over Greenland.
I do
and-
internet. This is true. I have a phone. I have an iPhone 14. I do internet for fun, bro, but I don't need it. I don't care about it. I can literally throw it away tomorrow and be just as happy. I lived in the woods. You know what I'm
I
saying?
doubt it, since you're on a panel.
Oh, I doubt it. What? So you're telling me that I never lived in the woods?
No, it's not. Your phone, your
Now,
internet.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than this nonsense.
Me and Clay, we gotta
It's
meet
your
up.
car, it's your TV, it's your microwave, it's your
Bro,
fridge,
I
it's every
enjoyed
fucking
it
single
way
electronic
more.
device.
No, actually, so not every device needs those microchips that are made over there. Just so you
Yes,
know.
they do. There's a company called.
Are you serious? Are you
TF22.
really serious? You're gonna tell me that every single device that I use that's electronic
Tell me
needs those?
Tell me one that doesn't have a microchip in it. Tell me one that doesn't have it. Tell me one
And
that
then on
doesn't
top
have
of
it.
that,
Tell me one.
on top
No,
of
tell
that,
me
we
one.
have a bunch of them, and we have a
Bro,
bunch of the materials ourselves.
Do you know how many?
We can.
Let me ask
make
you this. Okay, listen. How many?
As
How many
Americans, we
chips
can
do you
make
think?
them.
Listen. How many chips do you think are in a car?
Well, it depends on how many kids you had, and there are probably a bunch
Average-
in between.
average
the
chip-
Let me
average
save
chips
you,
kids,
Clay.
you know, that eat a bunch of fucking little snacks and shit. The
Fucking
shit falls
moron.
down
You
to
know
the
my
sink.
question. How many chips in a car?
It depends on which
Today.
car you're driving.
Enough to need
Average
Taiwan.
car. What's
Enough
the
to
average
need
chip?
Taiwan.
Anything made
Hey, look,
before
check it out, check it
95
out.
or 94? Is that what
No.
you're saying? Yeah,
No,
exactly.
look,
So
Because
30 years
you
ago?
sit here and
30 years
believe
ago?
that
I'm
everybody
talking about
drives
today. Cars you can buy today.
Escalade. Not everybody
That's
drives
not
a
the
2020
fourth
Escalade,
chip.
bro.
I drive a 2009 Mazda. I'm not talking about
Yeah, so
fucking
2009.
I'm
So
talking
you
about
got a bunch of
today.
you got a bunch of computer chips in
Oh,
your
God.
car because
Just
you bought a
answer-
2009.
Let me help with this
What you
computer
didn't
chip
buy
thing.
was a
Oh my God.
19.
It's the fact that
Just say you don't
Taiwan
know.
has the
Just say you don't know.
manufacturing power.
Oh, a
Taiwan has the
1980?
manufacturing centers that actually
No,
could
just
build
say you
the
don't
chips,
know.
You
where
didn't buy a
America
1980
does not
Chevy,
have the
right? What you
manufacturing
bought
You
was
don't know.
a piece
This
of
is why
You don't
piece of shit
Taiwan is
know.
car
You
so
that
don't
you
important.
can't
know.
even
You
repair
don't
yourself.
know. You don't know
can't
what
repair
will do
the
to the
car.
It's not
economy.
necessarily the
You can't
rare
repair the car.
materials.
That's the
It's just the
problem.
That's
manufacturing
not the fucking
technique.
question, you moron.
You
Listen,
don't know how to
if you
look.
cut off the
Here's the
supply
thing.
of
Now,
microchips, do you understand what happens to
didn't
the economy?
you didn't buy a
Listen
car.
to me, fucking
You
cunt.
listen to me. You didn't buy a car that you can repair yourself. That's the problem.
Hey, Rick. Here's the thing about a 1981 Chevelle or Chevette or whatever.
I said Chevy,
They
but yeah,
don't.
go ahead.
They don't make them anymore.
That is true, but there are things that you can do and keep it up. And
So
all that
how many
stuff.
chips are in the average car today? Average car, how many chips? Just give me a
Depends on
number.
which
And
car
I'll
you're driving, bro.
average car.
I'll tell you what. Why
Hey
don't you tell
Siri,
me
what's
how many
the
chips are
average
in the
number
average
of
car?
chips in a car?
Asking me this question.
3,000.
It's what you're doing.
3,000.
This is what you're doing. You're trying to get like a
They
gotcha.
say in
but already
3,000.
did
modern day
that.
electronics
Okay?
require
3,000
asking
chips
the
in the
same
average
question.
car.
Google says.
You're asking the same
I'm
question.
telling you. No, I'm telling you. It's
Ask the
3,000
question.
the average
So now you're
car.
telling me.
Yeah, you said
your
tell me. And I
position
said
was that
3,000 chips in the average car.
we don't need
How many?
chips in
What
everything. You
happens
was
when
don't
there's no longer 3,000 chips for that car? There's 2,000. What do you think happens to all consumer goods when
I
all the
agree. I agree that Americans have become materialistic. They think they need
God, it's not even about
everything that is
materialistic.
computerized, right? They need everything computerized for them. I get it. I 100% get it, bro.
It's
I'm
a part of the
millennial.
game, bro.
I'm a millennial. I was born in 85, bro. I'm like 41 years old. Okay? I can hunt. I can fish. I enjoy the
I'm older than
outdoors.
you.
The
I was in
chip
college
thing
at
isn't a
85.
problem for me. It's not a problem for me, right? So I don't care. I get it. A lot of people do, but I don't. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Brick, what are you going to do whenever I come to where you're at and outfish you? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take your fish, man. Now what?
Yeah, but I can also get around to. I'm still young. I'm not like super old, but I'm young enough where I can
Well,
get
the
up in the
point is,
mountains.
as a society, we share all that stuff. See, and if
Yeah,
you
but
want to
in the
go back
mountains
to the
we don't.
barbarian days where
No, in
you're
the mountains we
every
don't.
man for himself,
No, in the mountains we don't, Chris.
I'd prefer
come
that
on,
we
man.
didn't have any.
I appreciate what you're saying. I would prefer to live in
Fuck
the
all the
polite
shit.
society, but the truth is that I don't need it. And so when people bring up, well, what if they attack this other country across the world? I'm like, I don't give a shit. All I care about is my people.
Can we just all take a moment and
Yeah,
tell
all I
Rocky?
care about is my people too. Americans. All of us Americans, we're all on the same team. And we can't forget that shit. we can't forget that shit. Because when The Walking Dead happens, we need to keep our society running. We're going to be the last hope.
And for that matter, pay Flo because that motherfucker is American as fuck.
Can we all
I'm
just take a
telling you.
moment to admire Rocky's tits?
No, Rocky's a fucking.
Dude.
I like Rocky's tits.
Oh, I think we should get rid of
Hello?
all the chips and we'll just have regular
Hello?
cars again.
In a couple of years, every car is going to have
I
to be
think
able to
we
be
should
turned
get
off
rid of
for
all
the
the
distance.
pesticides and
I
let
think
all
my
the
fucking
natural
screen is
wildlife
fucking up
come
again.
back.
All right, well, I got to drop down then, I guess.
That too.
You can't
Thanks
hear
for the discussion, guys. I don't know if you can hear me.
All right.
I can hear
Hear
you.
me
I don't know
out.
if you can hear me.
Is out.
All right. Cheers,
All right.
bro.
Peace, man.
Good chat. Good chat, Cat. Who is that? Bro, is that
Taiwan.
Rocky? Rocky's up here?
Rocco.
Taiwan don't make all the chips.
They just have the
made 'em.
processing, yeah.
They
think the argument was
they make the good video chips. They make good gaming chips. That's
Taiwan has a machine. I believe it's them that has the machine that they can actually print the chips now. They're like on demand. There's one machine in the world that can do this.
Fully automated.
Okay.
well, we could just.
I
buy
think
one
it
of
was
their
hard. That's
fucking
why I've been saying.
machine. We could
That's
just
why
buy
we
it.
that's why we messing with Taiwan so hard. Now, once we figure out how to do it ourselves, if America was actually making moves to where they were opening up that opportunity for the regular Joe to like come through, build his company, and come and compete without getting crushed.
You kidding me, man? What, are you on drugs?
Bro,
What
like,
country do you live in?
like, there's no
Holly, do you live in
opportunity,
America?
bro. There's
Hold
no
on. Do you
opportunity,
live here in
bro.
America?
There is no way America can.
What do you mean there's no opportunity? There are. You can't go
When was
one
the
block.
last time? When was the last time you heard a
America
regular
cannot
person starting up like some sort of like tech shit?
Price per output.
You can start a
cannot
business
compete.
anytime you want in America. What are you
That
talking
part
about?
is true. Yeah.
You
Chris is
can't-
Yeah,
right
you
on
could
that.
do that. Of course, you could do that, but you can't get the funding very
What do you mean you
easily.
can't get the funding? That's what
Okay,
getting
well,
the
maybe
business
you
goes about.
could.
You don't get
Maybe you
funding to start a
could.
business. You start a
6 foot,
business and get
white,
funding.
blue eyes.
There you
and
go.
shit.
Exactly, Chris.
You got to earn
Yes.
funding.
That's
man.
the part they don't
You
understand.
you
Earn
sound like
what?
you line up with Trump because you believe in the silver spoon feedership.
What do you got to earn?
What do you
Okay,
mean?
you think you're
You
gonna
know, you got to
outfly
you got to you
Mexico?
got to start a business where you make money. You
Mexico
don't you
can
don't
make the
ask
shit
for money
cheaper
to
than
start a
you.
business. Oh, there's VC money out there.
Companies do that all the time.
Yeah, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, and that's how
That's
they
why
fall
you're gonna
through.
fail.
That's exactly perfect. Yes, that's exactly why they fail. Is because they're not working for. They're not working for it first. You got to work for it first, and then start
Okay.
to invest in yourself and your
But
own
America
ideas.
is perfectly
So how
wide
do
open
you?
to make
Okay,
money.
so how do you get
America will put
money
tariffs
to
on.
get the stuff that you need?
You work for it.
You work
No,
for
Okay.
it.
so
Yeah.
America puts tariffs
Start
on
early
to
too. Start
fucking
early.
make
So you got to
Mexico
get. So you
more
got to get a
expensive.
job like what, McDonald's?
No,
If
yeah, okay.
that's what
So
it
here's
takes.
how I did it. Here's how I did it.
So you put
So I got a
80%
job
tariff on
out of high
Mexico.
school. Out of high school, I got a job operating heavy equipment. I did that for 4 years. While I was doing that, I was taking my paycheck and buying really crappy tools to do carpentry. I started doing carpentry while I was still operating heavy equipment on the weekends, and then I merged it once I got good enough tools to where I finally just started my own business.
Well, that's
Doing
exactly
doing
what happened
construction.
in Europe, dude. Like the Polish came in and took the English jobs because the Polish could undercut the English.
Took our jobs.
There ain't nobody taking our jobs in America. There's a bunch of jobs available in America that ain't getting done, and the jobs where we're taking people away from, Americans don't want to do those jobs.
Well,
Those
why
jobs
don't
have
you
been
pay-
available to Americans the whole damn
I
time.
bet you if there was a factory right now where all they had to do was stand in front of a thing and push a button or screw some shit in, they would go do
There
it.
is. There is. They won't do it.
Wait, what?
Okay, so you're worried about people undercutting
There
your
are
job.
factories all over America with help wanted signs.
They pay living wages.
Yeah, but you want 20.
Wait a
They
minute.
paid something where a
Yes.
motherfucker can actually afford to
Right
have
now.
a family or
Yeah, they
something.
do.
Right
but if you're
now.
gonna work,
I
but if
can
you're
pay
gonna
a
work
boy
for
from
somebody at a
Mexico.
factory, if you go work for somebody at a factory to make that kind of money, you got to give them all of your time. That means overtime, and then
But
they pay you.
those
Yeah, but I can
shits
pay
do
a bloke
exist
from
though, because
Mexico. Order of profit.
I don't, I think they'd be gone in the day. Man.
No, they exist. They're all over the place, man. There's industrial parks in every little town you go to.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the
you
little
mean the
towns, the
chemical
only reason
plant?
they pay that much is because there's no population there, and they have to pay them more.
Well, look,
But
Joe, I ain't saying they
what
pay
about
great.
everybody
What I'm
else
saying
gonna
is
do?
you can make a living by working your ass off and giving the man all your money, all your time. He'll give you
Well,
money for it.
yeah, but that's a very small percentage of people. What I'm saying, that's not a solution. But for a couple percent of the nation, everybody don't live in a small town. They can go get that one particular shit. That's not a solution.
That's what I was pointing out.
It's everywhere though. Like America's full of all kinds of stuff. You can do.
I
You can
haven't
start your
seen
own
that.
business.
Yeah,
See,
I can
we're
start my
okay.
own
Wait.
business. I agree.
Let's
But
be
as
more
far as
specific
jobs
here,
that
Joe.
pay that
Hold
way,
on.
I
Let's be
haven't
more
seen that.
specific, Joe.
Yes,
We're talking about urban areas where there's city life.
it's minimum wage is $15 here, which even in anywhere, not just here. And they did a study in Denver, Colorado, that the kids together, if they live together, they can't afford to buy the same crib that their mom and dad grew up in. That one
Right.
person
That's because
did.
the
That's just
property
the way
value
it's
went
going
way
now.
up.
Yeah, and so the
Yeah, the
jobs
cost of
ain't keeping
living,
pace.
the cost of living went out of control, and the pay raise never happened.
Yes, I mean the gap is massive. It's massive. I saw a
huge.
graph. Yeah.
Yeah. The only way to actually balance it is to move minimum wage to like $25 an hour.
That's got its own problems.
No,
Just moving
actually,
minimum wage.
what we need to do is
It's
stop
only
pretending our shit's
50,000 a
so
year,
valuable.
bro.
Now, what we need to do is stop pretending our shit's so valuable because this is the market's
Yeah.
driven by the sales.
Very
If people would
good.
just quit buying for a while and say, "Let's get back to normal,"
And that takes the people though. But how do we get the people? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the hardest
Yeah.
part.
I mean, the
Don't
housing
nobody want to
market.
do shit.
The housing market's a good example. Everybody sold out while the houses were, twice as much as they were actually valued at, and now it's kind of dipping back down. But I mean, when you move out of one, you got to buy another one.
Yeah, here the housing market's fucked
Or
up. I don't
something.
know that.
When you bring in 2 million illegal Caliwampers,
Okay, I promise you that
Supply
That is
and
not what's
demand.
pushing. That's not what's pushing up housing prices.
Supply and demand.
It's not. That's not it. No, it's not.
No,
I thought it was the
That's what. That's
corporations.
what Trump. That's what Trump wants to blame it on.
I thought the corporations were buying them all.
The dollar's devaluing. It's inflation. It's inflation. Our shit. Yeah, our dollars don't do as much. That's what it is. It's not because Mexicans are coming across the border. It's not. And even the corporations that are buying up houses, they only account for like 5% of the housing market. It's not that either.
No, I think it's our basic needs. It's our housing, our rent, our gas, our food.
Right,
Like that.
inflation. It's a currency devaluation.
And the
so
sad
everything-
thing is, the food's not real. It's overpriced, and then it's bad for you.
It's a corporate problem. What it is.
That's
is
fucked
that
up.
I don't know. I just
legalize-
ate about 4 cheese sticks and a whole bowl of
legalize
strawberries. It was
Shut
delicious.
the fuck up when I'm talking. You fuck.
Oh, I could barely hear you, Rocky. Show your tits.
Yeah, you're turned all the way up, but you're really quiet
Why?
because you're a boomer.
Sound like you're Western, Rocky.
What I'm saying is that corporations, when they created the corporations, they gave them privileges that they shouldn't have. We should go
I
back
agree.
to private. Everything should be privately owned. Corporations are an abomination, and they should be. No, corporations
They
can
are
get away
privately
with.
owned.
Nobody is held accountable in a corporation. They
The
are
fuck
not
are you
held
talking
accountable.
about? People get fired all the time.
Yeah. There's no one held accountable.
We might have to define corporation as much as I hate to, Rocky.
Fuck, I love you, Rocky. Dude.
You guys don't understand what's going on. So
I definitely understand what's going on.
In the
You don't understand
1920s, they made a law. It's called the Trading with the War Powers Act, and trading with the enemies. What it was is they made you could become a corporation in order to trade with the enemy.
Stop fagging out.
No, listen. Okay, they created corporations so that during World War I,
So that lots of people could invest individually in big enterprises because one person alone can't create a fucking Walmart.
No, they said, the reason during World War I, they created corporations so that they could trade with the enemy.
People who think that corporations are the boogeyman, that's how I know when somebody's fucking uneducated and ignorant.
uneducated.
Corporations are evil. No, bro, it's a tool. It's a legal structure.
It's not a tool.
Corporations are for trading with the enemy.
Abomination.
Tell me you don't know what the thing is without saying it.
Abominations.
Obama hasn't been president for years, Rocky. Go to sleep.
You guys don't understand.
Okay, like I think.
No, I get what you're saying. That's why I solved the problem.
Okay, I think Denison's got a really good point. He said only there was a third of manufacturing there was 50 years ago in America. I think
that's a
totally
good point
true.
too. Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
made shit back in the 50s.
Right.
And 60s. Like America was so fucking strong. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking from an Aussie perspective. Like 50, 60 years ago, America could make shit. And I mean, you could pump out shit to beat the world. You were that good 50, 60 years ago.
No, all we do is
Manufacturing
buy
will be returned
Chinese.
to a permanent
Joe, you know
lower
why
standard
that
of living.
happened? Ancient Chinese secret.
Like, you aren't the American you were anymore.
A return to manufacturing would be a return to a permanent lower standard of living, which is actually probably what's happening.
What's the
Anyways.
alternative?
Nothing.
Well, the alternative is like what we've been doing. So we got rid of manufacturing. We got rid of manufacturing jobs because we could get it for cheaper, right? So we got cheaper inputs into the product, so we get cheaper products.
No, the corporations could get it cheaper, not us. We still got to pay the same price.
We're
What
the
are you talking
end
about?
users.
Yeah, if they get it cheaper, like
Yeah.
all the
Like,
shit we
Their
Taiwan,
cheaper
cheap
prices
shit
are
we
our
buy
cheaper
now.
prices, and their year-end profits are our retirement accounts. So it's not like we're separate from them.
But how do we make money when we don't have a job?
I think a lot of it went to automated manufacturing, so there's a huge difference in the
There's-
market there.
Yeah, but we were the central reserve currency, so everybody in the world needed dollars, so we could just print money and then trade them abroad and then ship stuff back.
Yeah, but you're losing that influence, Dusty.
I know, that's what I'm
Exactly,
saying.
which is why we need to make sure we're maintaining our own American made. When I say this, American made, we actually have to open up the American trade. And what we need to do is interstate trade needs to happen again. Look at what the great
Interstate
states
trade?
do.
You think interstate trade stopped?
No, I said no. Interstate trade needs to happen again as far as the resources that those states provided. Remember,
No.
Texas makes oil
They still
and
do.
so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we need to make sure that we can trade interstate across the state lines without all this extra bullshit. If you see what I'm saying?
That might not be bad.
Whatever's stopping the California oil from coming across the borders and the
California's
Texas
stopping
oil
it.
from coming across the borders.
Texas, I know Texas. I think most of us got deals with some big company. They got to ship it over to BP or somebody and all that before it's sold back to the United States.
They can't refine it here. They don't have the refineries here.
And now we're bringing up my next point. We need to bring back the refineries, but we need to build the new ones so we can do our American crude here, and then we can
That's
do
what
our
they're
thing.
looking at Venezuela for, I think.
Well, that's I mean, that's what helps us with the heavy crude, but we still need to be able to make to refine our own oil that we're pumping. Which is why if we open up 100 new refineries across America, I even picked out some good spots too.
For national security, it's important.
Yes, sir. And not only that, it will help us keep that minimum wage going. Why? Because we're manufacturing as an American company. America, this could be the government right here doing this. The government
minimum wage.
We'll take some of this money and we'll make our own refineries, government, and we'll put our government people there, government jobs, blah blah blah.
Emperor, I gotta explain how minimum wage works to you.
Well, I've been working on it. It's okay.
You have not
Are you
got
telling me that? Are you telling me
minimum
that-
wage. Labor is a product input. If you raise minimum wage to $50 an hour, why stop there when I go to 100? Well, because that's an input, and then the product that the labor is going into becomes more expensive. It's just a straight pass through. It doesn't actually increase the economic well-being of anybody.
I understand, but if we're making it here, and if the companies are retaining more money, right, then everything will be more level. And when we do American made, we have to remember that Americans have to build the new building. Americans have to employ the new building. Americans
Okay.
have to run the new building.
Okay, sir. So if Americans charge $15 an hour and I can get labor for 90 cents in another country, even if you charge 50%, I can still do it cheaper.
It's not about
quality
that.
control.
See, here's the thing. It's not about doing it cheaper because American made is better quality anyway. You're going to want our product. Everybody got a Chevy.
I mean, if you can afford it, that's the thing, though.
Exactly.
Like,
We quality.
hold
And if
on,
you
whoa,
can't
whoa.
afford our baller ass shit, you don't deserve it.
Now, hold on. Here's one of the reasons it's falling apart when it comes to American manufacturing. The
We don't
times
do
are
it?
changing. No, the technology is advancing, but the Americans' brains are not. We're so
And
far
that's our
behind.
problem.
Yeah. So what about that? What are you going to do about that? You need to make
What we
Americans
need to
smarter
do-
so that they can compete in the
okay.
modern technology
Yeah.
world.
You think
Let's make America
that
smart
lack
again.
of intelligence is why we don't make as good of pocket knives or water coolers?
No, I think
Manufacturing
pocket knife-
doesn't take a lot of brain.
I think pocket knives and water coolers are doing just fine, but they're not very much needed anymore. I think it's more in cell phones and
In
electronic
fact,
equipment.
you
Chips.
should look at China. China doesn't innovate a damn thing at all. They just wait for us to do it, then steal it.
I think air conditioning is making a comeback. HVAC might be a thing.
HVAC left.
Those are complicated systems. Takes 4 years of college.
HVAC, man. It's hot outside.
Right. It takes 4 years of college, man. Americans just ain't putting in that kind of effort. They haven't been for a long time. That's part of the problem. We're stuck in time. We're stuck in history. You're still talking about building cars. Well, shit. Americans' best cars were what, the 70s?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at grade school. I'm looking at high school. I mean, I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at back then. I'm looking at when I was there. I mean, man, when I was in high school, we had options, man. There was like wood shop, auto shop, welding, all kinds of shit, bro.
And
then we
it's
did
not hard- it's
extracurriculars
not
like make
that
fake
stuff still
IDs
ain't in
and shit.
demand. It's not like that stuff still ain't in demand. The problem with that stuff is that it's not something that requires interstate trade. Like we can maintain inside of our borders. We can build our own houses. We can make vehicles that we can drive. We can, have all that stuff. But when it comes to keeping up with modern technology, it requires interstate trade, and that's where the money's at.
There's a conspiracy to make us all dumb and
It's working on you, Rocky.
It's working on me.
You go to school for 12 years now and you don't learn a damn thing worth
It's
Reading, writing,
indoctrination.
arithmetic.
You got every opinion in the world, but don't even know where they come from.
Indoctrination nation.
They come from God.
I hope so. But I don't know what God that is.
I learned HVAC on my own.
Anubis.
It took me about a week.
He went way back.
You can learn HVAC in about a week.
I don't know. I think electricians are gonna make a comeback. I'm scared to do electrician because ever since they murked Tesla, ever since they took him out, bro, I've been real shifty about it. I was like, man, that's so cool. You could pull like electricity from the sky. Who knew? Who knew?
You should be more worried about like burning your house down than of getting murked because you turned into Tesla.
And just like do the whole like electric tower. That'd be so cool, man.
I know that Katie doesn't let me do electrical stuff anymore.
What did you do? Try to burn the house down?
Turns out, you cross the wrong wires and your lights will catch on fire.
That can
Well,
happen.
I know that's why I like Nikola Tesla's setup though, because he could play with it and it wasn't hurting him. I like that. That was so cool.
Yeah, it took me a minute to figure out that the black wire is not always negative. Everything was a car stereo.
That
Until I fucked up.
alternating current, man.
The system we
Shit's magic,
have
bro.
does not allow for free energy, and everything is built to break down within 10 years. They don't build shit to last. China built. I remember when China built the shittiest crap. They still build crap. You know?
That's what they sell us.
They sell us crap.
I love buying
Come
crap.
on. When I heard they were selling us drywall with chicken shit in it, there was a fucking problem.
Chicken shit.
Anyway, they steal our technology. We invent shit. They steal our technology and then they build it.
What?
cheap
They
as
didn't
possible.
steal it. We gave it to them. We went and we said, hey, we're going to build some factories here. We're going to set y'all up, make your community boom, and we just ain't going to pay you shit.
Okay. All right.
That's
I've got
what they
another
said.
analogy. Okay. Let's say two armies go to war and one army brings some new fandangled shit and go, fuck, that shit's pretty cool. How about we copy it? That's how war works. That's how the world works.
Wait. We weren't that at war with China. We just walked over there and said, here's our iPhone, here's our technology. Bring your people in and have them take our plans. Fuck them.
Yes,
we gave it
exactly.
away.
I'm saying the world copies. They go, fuck, this is a good idea. How about we make our own? And
We
that's
found
what
the radical solution that could end corporate monopolies by more perfect union. I've heard of this more perfect union. Is this the like lefty socialist YouTube channel? I think it is. I'm gonna have to look
Unions
it up.
caused the problem in the first place, demanding.
Yeah,
higher
I'm not trying to do
wages-
all that.
Higher wages than everybody else, and then you join a union, you get higher wages while everybody else is getting shit wages, and then
I mean, it's just another layer of bureaucracy. You don't really come home with that much more pay. One of the best gigs I ever got was me. There was a union job that paid prevailing wage because it was also it was working on a college. Me and my buddy somehow weaseled it. We were the only two non-union workers on the entire gig. We were making like $60 an hour 7 years ago under the table with no union dues. It was great.
Well, if you can negotiate your own contract, that's industrial relations 101. That's fucking good on you, Dusty.
I mean, I would say I don't have a radical solution, but like I said, I put the cap in capitalism, and that's all I did. And I made sure that companies are making sure the company is well taken care of, and they're paying their employees a livable wage. We raised the floor minimum wage, and corporations can handle it. Companies that are already doing it are good, and the person that has their own thing coming up, it doesn't affect them.
Minimum wage is if you like minimum wage is the wrong thing. It's not a solution. Anybody working minimum wage is a fucking loser, straight up.
I pretty much ended money laundering. It was pretty cool.
God.
It was pretty cool.
They pay like $40 at some of the fast food restaurants.
Wait, what do you mean it pretty much ended money laundering?
This guy's done all kinds of shit. Please don't ask.
Look, so check it.
Oh fuck.
If a company is reinvesting majority of all the money, all the revenue that it brings in, then it's gonna actually have more tools, more equipment. It's gonna be more well off and things like that. Rainy day funds and all these different things, and there's gonna be available revenue that rolls over to the following year. Now, if the owner is only extracting maybe 20-25% of all the revenue and they're keeping the rest of it in the company, that circulates and it builds equity. And a lot of companies aren't doing this. You know what I mean? And this is just a good business model that I'm explaining. It's just a good business model where you're actually.
I mean,
but the incentive is longevity because the next year you have more. That 25% grew because all that money that's left over, it rolls over to the following year.
And then you can depreciate the fucking shit that you've been using, and you can do all kinds
You
of
don't
fun
even
stuff.
have to depreciate it. You could just do the same model for the following year and grow more. And the 25% is even more.
Tell me why you would do it.
Why? Because you want longevity. And then if you
Well,
lock
no,
this,
are you saving for a retirement plan or are you trying to make money?
you are making money because that 25% just gained
When do you
another
get to use it?
25%.
So if it's such a good idea, why don't people do it now without your plan?
They do it. We're just not recognizing that as the baseline for business model.
When do you get to use your money?
I used to, when I owned my business, I invested in new tools and
Rocky, go fix your fucking mic.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I can't hear a word he's mumbling over there. But Emperor, there's still plenty. I would argue there's still plenty of like small businesses that get away with money laundering. This didn't put an end to money laundering. I don't understand where you.
And why
come
would
up
you want
with
to put
that.
it into money laundering? More
Yeah,
money laundering.
It's a crazy claim.
Well, what I'm saying is
He must have got rid of churches.
what I'm saying is the business
Right?
model that the business model that I'm presenting. If this had to go across the board and it was the baseline, you wouldn't be able to launder any money that wasn't accounted for.
But that's not what you said. You said that minimum wage pretty much.
Well, I said the reason why
Get away with
I'm
money
implementing the business model is because minimum wage needs to increase for livable wages across America.
Hold on, did Joe Cool fall asleep?
Dusty's 1000% right. Just because minimum wage goes up, that means it costs more to live than it does. You're not getting any
Minimum wage is not a living wage.
No, it doesn't. That's
People and it should not be, and people need to stop conflating those two things.
And the best cost of living measure is inflation, not the minimum wage.
I was trying to make the minimum wage the living wage.
Fuck no.
Inflation is more of a measure than the minimum wage.
There shouldn't be a minimum wage at all because that's just a block on free market.
So no minimum wage at all whatsoever.
None
just
at all.
deregulated, so people could just go to work for $1 right now.
I mean, they wouldn't go to work for $1. We don't go to work for minimum
That's
wage.
not
as it is.
true. That's not true. There's some desperate
Do you know? Okay,
mofos
the
out
minimum
there.
wage is the minimum wage here is $7.25. Do you know anybody who works for $7.25?
Not a single
Anybody that works for minimum
nobody.
wage.
No.
No.
Not even.
All they
Not
have to do
McDonald's,
is
not gas stations, not poop, not bathroom cleaners.
Right.
Nobody.
Nothing.
all
Okay,
they
so
have
what
to
happens
do.
if-
All they
so
have
what
to
happens
do
if
is
they
move to
go
it.
up?
All they have
What
to do
happens
is
if
move
food
to a
goes up?
different state like New York, where minimum wage is now $17.50 an hour.
Yeah, but people are moving out of New York rapidly
Yeah, I know.
because
Because there is no jobs.
these economic policies suck.
Well, now hold on. Here's another point.
What happens
Just
if eggs
because the
cost
minimum wage
$20?
is $7.50, don't mean that's what they pay. They'll bring somebody in that is supposed to be in a $7.50 position, but they give them $10. Right? They're just not paying people that low.
Is
of a wage.
$10 livable though? Is
No.
it?
Yeah, no, fuck off. What happens?
So
if
why
gas
wouldn't
goes
you
to
want minimum
$7
wage
a
to be a
litre?
livable wage though? That's all I'm saying.
What
I mean,
happens
it
if gas
matters.
goes to
Because I don't think that government bureaucrats know how to price things better than the individuals in the situation. If
I
you
don't-
offer me
yeah,
$5
yeah.
if you offer me $5 an hour to work for you and I want that job, but then the government steps in and goes, no, you have to pay him $10 an hour, and you're like, well, fuck it, it's not worth $10 to me. Now we're all worse off because the government insisted on a minimum wage.
Exactly. So your $10 an hour means nothing if you've got $10 gas and $20 eggs. It's all relation.
What are you talking about? What Dusty said proves his point, not yours.
Well, no, there's inflation and there's
What? No, my point does not prove Emperor's.
the minimum wage, and then there's the cost of living. And does the minimum wage reflect the cost of living?
It doesn't. No, but it doesn't matter because they're different transactions. And your wage is the exchange, is the price that you get for the labor that you're selling.
Can I ask a question?
Hold on. Your employer is not you're responsible for managing your life and expenses. Your employer is not responsible for managing that for you, right? So the whole living wage concept bypasses the actual worker managing his own expenses and kind of pushes that on the employer in a weird way. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
What is the living wage?
So when gas
Depends
goes
on where
up
you're at.
50%.
No, just what is a living wage? Like just across the board. What is a?
You mean
average-
what's the
a living
concept of it?
wage? No, just what? Give me a number. What's a living wage?
There isn't
You
a
can
single
have
number.
a house,
you're at.
family, kids. What's a living
Depends on where
wage?
you're at. I live in southern Indiana, and it's a lot cheaper here than it is, I don't know, 200 miles away from here.
What's
Yeah,
a living wage? What's
But
a
that's a
livable
good
wage?
question. That's a good question because living wage is sort of a nebulous, ambiguous concept. Anyways, it doesn't really have a good meaning.
Here's another
That's all I
question:
said.
is
If we
should
say, what if I
another
said $50,000
Uh-huh.
a year?
another question you have to ask though is should we be rewarding mediocrity?
That's all it is. That's all we have right now is mediocrity.
Then that's a problem for our
What are you
country.
talking about?
Everyone's
have
not going to be a hero. How do we support the people who aren't as great
There's
as
just a lot of regular people, and we need to make sure they have opportunity to be regular.
Whoa, hold on.
Do
Yes,
we?
and
Yeah.
regular is not minimum wage. Minimum wage is for like kids in high school, like Raging Patriots
bullshit.
pointing out.
Yeah. If you're an adult and you work minimum wage, I promise you, you're a fucking loser.
What I'm
I need
asking
somebody who
is-
works minimum wage so I can tell them
actually
that.
paying
That's why I
people
asked this
minimum wage.
question right here. I said a number. I said 50,000 a year. Is that a livable wage in just about any state? Could you figure it out with 50,000 a year?
Not in New York, not in.
I mean, you could go to
fucking-
different parts of each state, but could you figure it out with 50,000 a year? Is that
Man, there are
livable?
people that figure it out with less than that. They push
Okay.
out shopping carts with their shit in it. But
even on even with like a combined income in New York before minimum wage went up of like let's say $50,000 a year for a family of 4 in New York still puts you on food stamps and Medicaid.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I mean that
Because
I'm in
that's what
Kansas
it
City, and that wouldn't be enough here.
Is that livable? Is that livable? That's what I'm asking.
There is no definition for livable. It's
Exactly.
a meaningless term. Like a
Okay, so could that just be could that be the floor? Could that be the floor?
No.
all you're doing is changing the name for minimum wage. That's all you're doing.
Because we need to have something so we can build on. We need to have a
No,
foundation so
yeah,
we
the
can
free-
build
the-
something that's gonna help. This is where I'm at. Trying to
And
help.
minimum wage is not the way to do that. That's the government stepping into to free market and meddling with it. It doesn't
build
improve
on
it.
the value
free
of your
market.
product.
If you
the free market
deregulate
is
things,
why they're trying to be all socialist now.
what?
So can we put a cap
No.
on capitalism or what?
A lot
I
of
don't
the
even know how to
problems.
answer. The questions you're asking don't even make sense.
Yeah, a
I
lot
was
of
gonna say, dude,
Dusty's
no
right.
offense. No offense, I suck at economics, but even I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, and it still comes back
Just
down
buy
to
gold
like,
and slaves. Those are the two best investments.
or
well,
at the very
right about
least,
minimum wage.
at the very least, I think one of the best things to happen is to see a revival of like actual trade schools, like we were talking about before, like carpentry and electricians and things like this making a big comeback. that is going to help the problem overall, because ain't nobody in those fields getting paid anything even close to minimum wage.
Well, hold on, Beth. You mean in construction?
I said, well, it's going to depend. Carpentry is not construction. That is a more targeted form that actually they make not a whole lot less than electricians do. Electricians, man, they're like
I'm a carpenter, and my minimum wage is $150 an hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In order for an electrician to pull in your driveway, okay, it's $100 just for the phone call. Then they get that. Then they get the hourly wage on top of that. Okay, so that's a huge difference.
I'll do it for 110.
Do you have the correct? But here's the problem: is you have to have the correct
credentials. You'll have to have
yeah.
to have your insurance at very least, and they really run you through the ringer.
Oh my God, yeah, the permits for doing that work, because if you do that kind of work without actually getting a permit through the county of the residents, the whole dwelling can be declared unlivable, unworkable, and not allowed to be used for anything.
Condemned.
No,
Exactly.
you can work for people without permits.
Not if you get caught. You
No,
can do
you
it if you
can't.
don't get caught.
He's right. You can work for people that have the permits. So,
Right,
like, if I have,
right. Thank you.
as a GC, I don't need licensing to do electrical, but I better hire an electrician with a license, and he can have journeymen or people under him that don't have any licensing.
Right.
As long as he inspects
However-
everything, signs off on it, and makes sure he's there through the whole project.
That's what I was just gonna say. Is
A
it has
permit-
to be
a
signed
permit-
off on by somebody with the permit does not count. They have to have the correct license, or the entire building can be
That's the
condemned.
whole problem. You guys always need permits and licenses. Fuck that shit.
If you get
Permits
caught
and
building-
a permit is permission to do something that's illegal. When is it illegal for me to help my neighbor build his
Well, now
house?
hold on. The
It's all
permit is
bullshit.
the permits. The
Oh
government-
Lord, you guys are all slaves.
Hold
You gotta
on,
go.
Rocky.
I
Permits,
know,
the
I
government
agree with
sticking
you.
their hand in it.
I
The
don't
permit-
think it's right, but that's just unfortunately what our government
just the
has
way it
done.
is.
The permits are just the government getting their piece of it. The actual licensing is people knowing what the hell they're doing.
Well, you can
Excellent
hire
point.
someone and find out if they know what they're doing. You don't need a license. A license,
You can
permission to
find
do
out real
something that's
quick when they
illegal.
burn your house down.
Yeah. Well, I worked
Casper, I
for
didn't do
over
it.
10 years up here. I had a company called Jack of All Trades. And I would
What
work for
state?
anybody doing anything. I didn't get a permit. I wasn't licensed.
state?
I did electricians, carpentry. I laid floors. I did roofs. I did repairs. No license, no permit. Never got in trouble because it's just the way it is.
Congratulations. Look, I had a plant room. We hired the Amish to I tore off a back deck that was rotted off, and they came and built a 14 by 12 foot plant
Did they
room.
have a license and did they?
Can I finish? I'm telling you. Yes, they did. They had to apply for the proper permits through the county, and then I had to hire an electrician separately to come in, and that electrician had to provide the county with a copy of their license and their insurance.
Yeah.
And if they did not do that, they would condemn my entire house for that 12-foot by 14-foot room.
Is that right?
Yes.
You think that's
Yeah.
right, though? Do you think that's?
No, it's not right, but that's what they
Okay,
do.
awesome. Awesome.
I believe
So-
anybody
and,
should
and
be able to.
why they're doing it is because there's an incentive for them to extract as much as possible and provide
Okay,
as little
look,
as possible.
Go live in Missouri,
let's
where
do this
there's
simply.
in Missouri there are counties where there are no building codes. If that's
Okay,
what you
you pay
want, if
for
you want to take
building
that risk,
insurance.
go build your off fucking grid.
All I'm
has
saying
it
is
on
if
there.
we
Okay,
if we
you pay for
remove the
building
incentive for
insurance, you
extraction,
pay for somebody to do it cheap, you're going to get burned. So you
No,
go by the
not
book.
really. Most
Not
a lot of
necessarily.
a lot of the
But
expenses
also,
are a lot of the expenses are in the license and permits. If you don't have license permits, you don't have that expense. A lot of people are homeless because they're coded out of homes because they
yeah, but
can't afford
Yeah.
coded houses when they could build their own without codes. And if that burns down, it's their own fault. Who gives a shit? They can do whatever they want. Can't you be free to live in a shack somewhere?
You
Why does it
can,
have
but
to
do
be
you
Like
understand
I
what the
said,
point of the codes are?
like I
Yeah,
said, there
the
are
so you
codes are
can
so.
live in
places.
a shack.
So,
There
so
are
if
places
you're
in this
Rocky, if
country.
you're building a house in Minnesota and you use R16 insulation to be cheap, what do you think is going to happen with your being able to
insurance,
maintain your home?
like
Oh,
with your insurance,
if
and then
someone's dumb enough
insurance
to do
goes,
something like that, they should be free to be dumb. And
Well, that's
if
all codes do, though. So the
Dun, dun,
codes
dun,
are just telling you,
dun.
hey, you can't use this low of insulation in this environment, or this is the type of roof you're going to need to withstand the winds that you're going to experience in Kansas. They
exactly,
don't make codes
exactly
to make
so.
it higher or lower or cost. They make codes so that it's built durable to the environment.
people are coded out of living in a home because they can't afford all the license permits, and if I want to build a timber frame on my property and I'll build it right. It doesn't. I don't
You
have to
build it
have
right, you
codes.
can make
I
codes.
got to have an
If you're building it
inspector.
right, Rocky,
Like
you're
when
making code.
I put my septic tank in, I didn't get
Rocky, you'll
permission.
make a
It would have
mistake.
cost me 20 grand to put a septic tank in. I did it myself, and it only cost me $3,000.
Did you do it
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's still
Is it
working.
up to code?
Who
No, I
gives a
mean,
fuck?
is it actually getting the sewage off of your property?
It's a septic tank.
Well, it's storing
Okay,
it.
so is it draining
It
it
has a
properly?
draining
Is it,
field. I
are the
drain it.
Yeah, I was
laterals
just gonna
are
say
the
you have a
laterals
holding
holding
proper
up? Do you
leach
get
field.
clogs?
I live on 40 acres. So mine
That
is
doesn't mean
drained.
you have a proper leach field.
Oh, give me a break. My leach field leaches right next to my garden so that it's the nitrogen
nice.
helps my garden. You guys
Mine
are
does
so
too.
retarded. You're so fucking retarded.
Wait, shut
Nitrogen
up for a second.
is good for plants.
Rocky,
stinks.
I have a leach
There's
field near my garden, but it's the proper positioning so that I don't have piss watering my vegetables.
This is good for your vegetables. You idiot.
Goodness. Not in certain concentration.
Big old dookie clump
Oh,
just
God.
in your vegetables, bro. You thought it was a potato?
Actually, piss is horrible for plant life. The shit's not too bad for
Right. Yeah.
As long as you're
that
eating
don't eat
good
meat.
stuff.
From
You know, you
animals that
can-
don't eat meat. But Rocky,
you
you're
know-
not helping your garden none.
You know, you can get a septic tank and you can, the fumes off it create gas that you can
And it
burn.
stinks.
You can make your own gas, and this is free energy where you use your waste. It's called a digester, and it makes
You're talking about gray water.
You know, when I was overseas,
Isn't that
and
what
we
it's
were on the
called? It's called gray
military,
water.
they used to have the gray water. They used to turn it into drinking water.
If it's run through the proper filters, that's and when I say
Anyway.
proper filters, I mean sand and fucking charcoal.
I mean,
Okay,
I
you
have a
can do it
septic.
properly.
I put it in
But
myself.
what you're talking about
It
is
only cost me
not-
$1,200 for the septic tank.
That's not
and
how
what-
it works.
And whatever,
So-
some of the pipes, and it cost me $3,000 instead of going through the permits, which would have cost me 20 grand. Because
Yeah,
I had
agree
to
with you.
hire someone who had a license and permit and do all this shit. But I did it. It's working.
Well, I'll put it this way: the permit system is the government getting their piece of the pie. That part we could probably do without, but actually
meeting code, that's another story, man. You got to meet code, or you're not building it right.
Right.
Well, you can have codes
Usually,
and
we
like
exceed codes when we try to build something decent. We exceed.
Well,
the
yeah.
code.
I mean, we assume the codes are the instructions and the blueprints and shit.
yeah.
That's what we assume.
So you go by the code, and yet we still have these shitty fucking houses.
Well, look,
shitty
Well,
fucking houses.
Hey, but what codes are we going by? We're not going by that good old like cathedral shit. We're
No,
not
you're
going by that
whatever
code.
code is for your area. I'm a
Because
contractor.
we could be
I'm trying to tell
living
you
in
all.
mini cathedrals with our own like electric towers on them. We could be living that way.
The way it works.
Well, sure,
is
yeah. New York
you're-
did away with those.
I can see where there's
We used
codes
to-
if you live in a
Yeah.
community. A community can have codes, but I live off. I live off grid. I'm all by myself. Who the hell come up here and tell me how to build my house?
New York did the perfect thing in order to discourage that by making it so that they hit you with extra taxes if you have your own solar panels and things like that. So
You know,
there
the government's
are
always
states that are
stepping in
Well,
and trying to steal your
yes,
money.
the government
I mean-
wants to fuck us over. I agree with that completely.
I mean, if you live in a community where you build a shitty looking house, there should be codes, yeah, because you don't want to. If it harms your neighbor, then yeah. If you build a shitty house, it's going to burn up and burn the whole
Rocky,
neighborhood down. Codes
Rocky,
are good
let
for
me
certain
explain-
things, but
Let me explain code to you. If I walk out right now and decide to build myself a shed, I don't have to look up a single code. Yes, I know them because I'm a contractor, so I have to know them. But I can walk out and build that shed, and I promise you, just the natural building process that I would choose to do for my shed to last, I'm going to exceed every code that's in the book. I'm not going to look at any of the codes. I'm going to build it the way it works and the way it will hold up. And then I would go back and reference the codes, and I would go, oh, I'm way better than the code.
Wait, there's a big problem with that because in most places, you have a limitage on square footage. And if your neighbor decides they don't like the color you painted it, one phone call to the fucking county and you're screwed.
Well, I don't
No
know
matter
about
how
paint
good
color.
it is, if it's 1 square foot over and you didn't get the permit
I'm gonna
ahead
just
of time,
knock on the door and be
you're
like, "What
done.
color do you want it to be, ma'am?"
Oh no, that's how it works in New York. I'm not kidding. Like they don't.
I don't
no,
care. I'll
they
change
don't even,
it.
They won't even tell you. They'll
Well,
just friggin'
size-
make the phone calls. I
the
had
size
somebody.
matters, you know.
I
but
had somebody try to report me for using my wood stove during burn ban months. Okay.
well, you
It-
live
like-
too close to your neighbors. That's the problem.
No, it wasn't
that's
even my neighbor. It was this creep who tried to talk to my son while he was waiting to get on the school bus, and we threatened him.
All right,
So-
I love being here with you guys. You guys are always my favorites. Dusty, keep doing the damn thing. Real
Hey,
talk.
thanks for joining, man.
Hell yeah,
I'm
it's
dipping
always
out
fun.
too. I'm right
Thanks for
behind
having
you.
me. Always, Beth. You're my baby.
Oh, honey, thank you.
All right, I'm out. I gotta get some sleep. Slaving to do tomorrow.
Let's talk theology soon.
Good talking to you, bro.
Always. Hell yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm out too, y'all. Have a good night. I'm past my bedtime by 4.
Good night.
All
Bunch
right,
of
later.
horses.
Later, y'all.
Later. How you doing, Dusty? I didn't get to say hello to you yet.
I'm good. How are you?
Fucking living.
Rocky's looking good tonight.
Did I miss anything fun earlier?
No, not really.
Nah.
So, how are you, Beth?
I'm here. I'm good. I'm good. It was a long day, but I slept for a good share of it because I was up way past my bedtime last night. So,
Yeah.
how are
Right.
you doing, Hooves?
Yeah, I'm actually not bad today. But like, I got asked a good question. And like, it was, how are you today? And yeah, I'm good.
Rocky, how's that gray water tasting?
My septic's working fine.
Awesome.
I don't.
Glad to
I have my own well. I have.
Me too. It's uphill, right? From your septic?
I pump the water from my well to a cistern higher up, and it gravity feeds 40 pounds per pressure. I don't know.
That's fine, but the well that where you're pumping the water from.
Yeah. I'm not dumb. I have 40 acres. I'm not going to put my well right next to my septic tank.
I just asked you, and you gave me an answer that was completely unresponsive to the question. So
My
go fuck
cistern
yourself,
is
Rocky.
about 500 feet, and my well is about 400 feet from my.
As long as it's uphill, you should be fine because water
it's all
doesn't
uphill.
defy gravity.
It's all uphill.
Rocky,
That was
what
the
are you
question.
doing
That's
with
the
that water?
answer.
So,
Yeah.
Rocky, what are
Sorry.
you doing with that fresh water? Are you putting it to good use, or what are you doing with it?
I drink it. Shower in it.
So-
There's no fluoride. There's no chemicals. There's no chlorine in it. There's no fluoride in it. It's
Yeah,
fresh
mine too.
spring
Bullshit,
water. Spring water with
Okay.
minerals in it.
Mine too.
Okay, so
My
Rocky,
problem is it's sulfury. Ugh,
Beth, just give me a quick second. So, Rocky,
sorry.
shit's gonna leak into your ground, right? And you're probably in the middle of a big, let's say, water plane. That shit's gonna seep down into your water.
Water goes
table.
downhill. My
Yes,
intake,
that's what I'm
my
saying.
spring is above the water
Your-
line. At my spring water, my well is above the cistern. My
No,
well
your spring is not immune to contaminants. You have contaminants.
I
You just don't
tested my
realize
water.
it.
My water. I tested my water. You can test your water well once in a while. I test it once in
Yeah.
a while. That's fine.
Yes, we have the best water in the world, sir. Our water is so clean. You
I
can
could
fucking
bottle my water and sell it if I wanted to.
Oh, bullshit! You've got factories and shit.
I'd have to
putting
get a
shit-
permit and have to get a permit to sell water.
That's one thing I'll give you credit that actually no. We have a spring that flows from way up high, like 30 minutes from where I live, that has a pipe coming out of the hillside. People stop and pull off with their cars with jugs and fill them up out of the fucking pipes coming out of the hillside. Like it totally free. Everybody stops and picks up their spring water, and then they don't have to pay for it. And it's good water too. That shit is delicious.
Well, it depends how high you live. It's
right.
The higher you live, the more clean the water is, in my opinion. The lower you live, like the more contaminants you get from everybody else. It's like if you live
Yes and
downstream.
no.
Like if you live downstream, like downstream in Adelaide, you've got the water is like sludge. There is so much algae. There's so much fertilizer. The water is like by the time it gets down to the bottom of Australia, like you can, you have to pick the water up with a shovel. Like
That's in
how-
Australia. See,
It takes
over
50
here, check
feet.
this out.
It only takes 50 feet of water running through gravel and sand for it to be purified.
That's where it comes. Where we're trying to point out, Hooves, is it's all going to depend on what medium the water is running downhill through. If you're running through gravel and sand, and then I mean, shit, if there's been a wildfire anywhere in the area in the last 100 years, that shit's going to be even cleaner than before.
No. Like imagine something the size of the Mississippi running through half your country, and that's the only water source we have. And
It
we
depends
pump-
on how high up it, like, let's say it's coming from a hill, a mountainside, right?
Yes,
If
I
you,
am
the
high in the
higher
mountain.
up the higher up the mountain you are, the better
Yes,
the
I
water
am.
is going to be, except if the water is just running surface level from the top of the mountain to your house. Then it's no cleaner at all, really. Well, only slightly cleaner. It's still going to have all the algae you're talking about. It has to go through sand and gravel and natural charcoal.
No. I live up the top of the river. I live high in the mountains. We got the purest water in the world almost. But by the time that water gets down to Adelaide, there is so much fertilizer, so much shit. It's like by the time it gets down to the bottom of the river, it is a toxic slug. But up the top, we're fine.
So here's something interesting. I'd actually like to bounce off Hoobs and Rocky. So a local large scale farmer bought 3 fields that border parts of my property. For the first time in the 10 years that I've owned this property, there's something up with my water where I need to test it. We haven't been using it for drinking or even cooking with, but like, number one, the field across from my house, literally the corn was 6 inches tall at 4th of July, and now it's freaking over 6 feet tall, which that just doesn't happen. And for the first time ever, my inside water tank clogged. First time in 10 years.
Was it algae?
No.
Well,
it definitely is striking me more like some kind of sediment, because it clogged the pressure switch to where it like corrosived that shit. And
did you put any of the cleaners through your system? Like
I don't need that. My well is 250 foot deep.
So you're saying, okay, it's an oxymoron. You're saying your water's clogged.
I've never needed this. I've never needed to run any cleaners. All right, I have a 250 foot deep well. My property's bordered by 3 fields that have not been heavily used in the last decade, and now are being heavily used by a large scale farmer. And all of the sudden, for the first time in 10 years, and that's my question. CRV is, I'm wondering if there's too much nitrates or something's going on with maybe the soil running into my well.
You can get your water tested at any high school. They have, go to your local high school and have them test your water.
Honey,
Rocky, so why the extra nitrate? Where are the nitrates coming from? Nitrates come from shit.
Yeah, exactly. The fertilizer, and I'm actually almost more. When I heard my neighbors said that we should be concerned about Roundup usage, when I was like, no way. But now here we are, 2 months later, and I'm having water issues.
Your water is from a deep well. My water is from a spring, so I only had to go down 20 feet. And the
water in my well is 20 feet from the top of the casing. Okay. However, what happened was 2 years in a row, when my mom owned the place 12 years ago, she burned up the well pump because the pipes froze, and she never shut off the electricity to the well pump. And so she burned it up 2 years in a row. So 2 years, I had to pull every inch of the fucking pipe. And 1 year, I had to change every inch of the wiring all the way down. And therefore, I know that well pump is 250 foot in the ground.
Okay, so have you got your water back?
Yeah, I had to actually do some inside maintenance to my inside pressure tank.
Yeah, well, of course you're going to spend the money to get your water back, aren't you? I would.
Of course.
Like, water's life.
My question is, what kind of shit could be coming from the farmer that I might want to
you said it yourself. You said it yourself. There's a fucking big ass farm putting nitrates downstream. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, you're running off like an aquifer. I'm running off a spring that comes out of my mountain hillside. Totally different than mine. I don't know what kind of problem you're having, but I would have your water tested.
That's
See what
pretty much
kind
what
of.
I'm
Had
gonna
it
do.
tested, but what can you do? If there's a big
Yeah.
farm up the road, what are you going to do, Rocky?
Well, I'm gonna take the field closest to my house from him in court if he fucked up my well. That's what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, good
If
luck.
you can,
There's
if you
a
can,
large.
if you can
there is.
prove that your farmers, like if there's a chemical that your farmer's using on his land and you find it
Sure.
in your water, you might be able to sue the motherfucker or something.
Yeah, but you got to prove that it wasn't there before, Rocky.
I can. We've got 10 years between my neighbor and I, where we both run off of the same water table, and we're both downhill. Literally, the farmland borders our properties. Okay. Mine on two sides and a tiny point. The third field is more on their side than it is mine. Okay. And my creek that I own runs right through the middle of two of the farm acreages down through my yard.
Is your creek running through gravel and rocks, or is it, what kind of creek is it?
Yes.
Year-round creek?
Well, it's running through rock. I mean, it's got a rock bed.
Well,
but
for 10 years, before I had my other spring, because
Mhm.
my creek runs through my property, there's no one living above me, so there's nothing. I used to drink creek water.
No.
Creek
There's
water is
literally-
clean.
The creek, so there's two whole roads above me. I'm like a third of the way down from the top of the hill. Okay, there's a whole state highway with houses above me, and then another road in between me
Is it
and
a
that.
fast running creek?
Sometimes it runs totally dry during summer.
Oh yeah, no, that won't work.
The water that my well is being drawn off of is not the creek.
Now, Rocky's got a point. So if it does run dry, you're going to pick up extra sediment, yeah?
It has nothing to do with my well, is what I'm saying. It's straight surface water that runs down to the lake. It's nothing. Sometimes it's running fast enough that I've seen a whole fucking tree come barreling down and lodge itself under the state highway in front of my house. Like in the fucking culvert, which was really entertaining, I must say. But then other times there's not a fucking drop of water in that creek. Meanwhile, I can take the cap off of my well casing and there's water 20 feet from the top at all times. Right now, it is lower than I've seen it in 10 years. So that is what made me question about the fields, because the fields are in high usage for the first time in 10 years.
How long have you had that well? Maybe the casing is rusted through or something, and you're getting.
It's been over.
gravel.
It's been probably 20 years.
Yeah, you might need to pull out and put new casing in.
The casing looks fine. The water's not rusty.
I don't know.
Like I can. It's above the pit. Regardless, it doesn't even matter if it's above the pit. You know what I'm talking about? The pit where you screw in to pull the fucking line.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even matter that if the water drops below that, because it's pumping from 250 feet down.
And what kind of problems you having with your water again?
My inside the house pressure tank, the pressure switch that tells the pump to kick on was stuck closed and not triggering.
Yeah,
Well, that's just the pressure. You just need a new pressure
It's
switch.
not. I cleaned it and ran the tank. I cleaned it, got the tank to fill, which scared the hell out of my son. He thought I was going to get electrocuted. And then I drained the tank into buckets to make sure the lines were fine and there was nothing in. There's like the pipe that comes off the pressure tank that tells the switch to trigger, right? So I cleared that line and made sure that shit was clean. And I cleaned the pressure switch itself, and there's been zero problems.
Yeah, but you said it yourself. The pressure
Yes.
switch was on, so the engine wouldn't stop.
No, the pressure switch wouldn't turn on. It
So
was
the
stuck.
engine-
All right. In order, okay, hang on.
You just clean the
All right,
contacts on your
can you
pressure
see me?
switch.
You've got the pressure switch. All right, here's the tank. Here's the pressure switch. Pressure switch closed, tank does not fill. When the tank drops below a certain point, it pops open, and that sends an electrical signal to the well pump, which tells it to pump water from 250 foot deep.
So why did the
This,
engine
the
burn
part
out?
that goes like this,
Yeah, I know how that
Stop
works.
close.
The pressure switch works, but what does that have to do with your water? That doesn't mean your
That's
water's
my
bad.
question.
That just
That's
means
why that-
your
that's
switch
why I'm-
got fucked up and you just
that's
need
why
to
I'm
clean it.
asking you guys, because this is my
Yeah.
first time dealing with this problem.
Yeah,
I
I
think it
used to
sounds like
have
a
one of
switch.
those types. I used to have one of those types of pumps when I had it. I used to have a tank in my basement, and it would fill the tank up, and the pressure switch would go on when the pressure was low, and then you can adjust it between, you know, you can have 40 pounds or you can have 50 pounds, whatever, how many pounds you want.
I think I
And
got
you can
60.
adjust those switches, and they have contacts, just like
Yes.
points on a carburetor, just like points on an
Correct.
old. You have to clean
Correct.
them sometimes. They
I
get
didn't
stuck.
need to. The points were pristinely clean. The copper wire doesn't have a bit of corrosiveness on it. It literally looked brand new when I took the so the contacts are inside of a box, right? I took the box off, all the wiring, all the points, all of it, perfect. The second I pulled back, because I couldn't figure out what breaker it was on, I pulled back the pressure switch. That shit sparked instantly, and the fucking well pump kicked on.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I
Beth,
then figured out how to shut off the electricity, fucking clean the shit out of everything, turn that shit back on, and it's filled no problem ever since.
Yeah.
Okay, Beth, you asked for our opinion. My
Yes.
opinion is
That's why I'm at.
your pressure switch went fucked and it kept the engine on.
Okay.
And your engine blew because it was on
Mhm.
24/7.
If the engine blew, my well pump would not be working right now, right, Rocky?
Right.
It's
Okay,
rebuilt-
so the pressure switch runs off a small, probably a copper tube that connects to the tank. It's so there's a pressure
It's a
gauge
240.
that if it
240.
gets dirty, if the copper line that measures the pressure in your tank gets dirty, then that will
Inside the tank,
affect it
right.
also. No,
So
it goes from the
that's why I
tank to
cleaned-
the switch.
And yes, it runs through the pipe that comes like here's the tank. There's a pipe that comes out and goes to the box where the contacts are inside, and there's a valve inside that that feels
That's
the pressure.
just an
and tells
electrical
it to
problem.
turn
It has nothing to do with your
No.
water. Nothing to do with
Which
your water's
stuff?
fine then, probably.
The switch got stuck. That's what
Yeah.
it sounds like.
No,
It
there
just got
wasn't. There was nothing on the wiring, even inside on the other side, like where the valve was and everything, was like good. If anything,
Yeah.
like I went.
I remember those switches. I used to have to go down once in a while and like move it to get it going because sometimes it just fuck up.
I've never had that problem, and it's a fucking like when we put this tank in, like we spent good money on it. It's like an actual like.
Do you have a hill?
that's
Do you
one
have a
thing my-
hill? Do you have a higher hill like 90 feet above you?
Yes.
Because you could pump water up to a cistern.
No,
once-
I don't
once-
have that much. My property line on that side of the house, and furthermore, where I live, oh hell no! If I try to build anything over 11 square feet, my county are assholes. They
No,
will.
what I did was see my My
If I
spring
build a
is
shed,
90.
a detached shed that's more than 1,100 feet,
Oh.
I'll be in huge trouble. They're dicks here.
Well,
They're
I
New
wanted to
York
get
is
rid of
awful.
that pressure tank, so what I did was I got rid of the pressure tank and what I do is I just turn on my pump once a day for about 20 minutes. It fills up 1,000-gallon tank 100 feet above me, so that gives me about 50 pounds of pressure in my lines. So I pump it
Okay.
uphill once or twice a day, or sometimes it depends on how much. And then it goes up, it's above me, and so I don't have to run anything. It just gravity feeds down. That way I'm not relying on them switches going on and off, on and off, on and off.
I've never had that problem. I did not have this problem right before the pressure switch decided to pull the shit.
How big a tank you got?
Oh God.
Double D's.
I'm pretty sure it's like at least 60 pounds of pressure.
Yeah, so after 60, so you probably use about 30 gallons, and then it's going to be below pressure, and then your pump will go back on, pressurize it again. So what I bypass all that. I pump it up the hill once a day.
I got that. What I'm
1,000
saying is
gallons.
it's not something that's feasible where I live.
You don't have a hill?
Call a plumber. Yeah, no, that's not feasible for me either. I do have friends that I reached out to, like my friend who actually installed the tank. Because that's one good thing my dad taught me is you never buy the cheapest thing when you own your own house.
You steal the most expensive one. Resto sends in $5. He says, "I'd rather just take my fluoride and BPA than deal with half of what y'all talking about. Sorry, I'm just not built like that." I don't know what they're talking about, but me either.
It's electrical mechanical pressure switch. You got two sides to it. You got the mechanical side with the pressure, and that's what activates the electrical side to start the pump.
Right.
Those the mechanism, the mechanical part can wear out and get stuck at times.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with the electrical.
And there's a spring on the mechanic thing where you can
Adjust the pressure.
Adjust
Yeah.
the pressure.
I know. I got the same setup.
The pressure seems to be fine, and this is what caught me off was I had been doing laundry like all evening. I was on my third load of laundry.
And then your water quit running. Is that what happened?
Everything to the whole house, like all of a sudden the pressure.
The
tank never refilled.
pressure switch was stuck.
The pressure switch was stuck, which has never fucking happened after I had drained the tank 3 fucking times though.
You asked for our advice.
Yes,
We gave you
that's why
our
I'm just giving y'all the most. I'm taking your advice by all means.
Yeah.
I'm giving you all the relevant factors so that you can tell me everything to check. I'm gonna check the water, and
Because there's diaphragms underneath that spring. There's pressure diaphragms. Sometimes they get distorted, don't activate right.
Well, if you want to live on grid and drink the fluoride,
we don't have.
advise get a
listen,
Berkey.
Jesus Christ.
That's the other thing is where I live. Yeah, I know everybody's like, I'm happy to drink the fluoride.
out the
Where I
fluoride.
live, there
Fluoride
is no
can only
water
be-
service here. There's none.
Oh.
Everyone has a well.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
has water service.
Same here.
Yeah. Some towns won't allow you to have your own well. If there's city water, they won't even allow you to drink
Correct.
your own well.
That's
We
how it
don't
is.
have city water out here.
If
Yeah,
you
but the
drive,
total ban, we have a total ban on wells. You are not allowed to create another well in my county.
yeah, where I am,
Yeah, they
if
don't.
you
They
drive,
don't want you to be self-sufficient. They don't even allow you to
Right.
collect rainwater in some places.
Yes. Yeah, you can't collect rainwater where I live. If you drive 5 minutes up the road north of me, they're not allowed to put in wells. And 10 minutes south of me, they're not allowed to put in wells. Both of those directions, you have to use the municipal water that is provided to the area. You're not allowed to have your own well.
Pre-existing wells are
scam.
okay.
The same
As
thing.
long as
It's
you
just
got a
another
well,
scam.
you're fine.
Oh, the problem is, here's what happened: is they built anyone who had wells in those areas. There became a problem with people somehow driving over and collapsing necessary parts of said wells so that they didn't work anymore, and that rendered them inoperable, and now they had no choice but to use the municipal water. I'm not kidding. That shit is known to miraculously happen in these areas.
How do you kick over a well, dude? We don't have fucking well
It's
towers
not
anymore.
kicking over. It's all right. So check it out. Okay.
So a
The
well
way our
is a-
wells work out here, you have your casement and it has to be X number of feet away from your house. The casement comes up, there's a pipe that comes off and runs to your house. Somehow,
Exactly. How do you kick over?
what they do, no, the part that comes sideways, that goes horizontal, like people, like say you're getting a propane delivery for your furnace. The provider will somehow drive over your line. Okay. Shit like this happens all the time in the towns. Like, this is why people in the town north of me no longer have wells at all. Like, you can't find an operable well up there at all anymore, because all of them were damaged to the point that they were considered inoperable. And due to the title ban and due to like the way that shit was, they said, no, you can't fix it. You have to use our water now. I'm not kidding. Like, that shit happens.
They don't want you to be self-sufficient. They want you to buy their water. Yeah. Well, I want to, you know what I want to do is drill a fucking I want to drill natural gas in my backyard. Have my own natural gas. They probably won't let you though, right?
Scary. No,
They won't
no,
let you.
no.
Yeah, they
No,
won't. They won't let you have natural gas.
Where I live, there's no natural gas service. They frack not very far from me, but there's no natural gas service where I live. Everyone is either on electric or propane. End of
Yeah,
story.
I want my own
No natural gas where I am.
well.
And then on top of that, water, right? Like, your starting bill is X amount of dollars per month or every 3 months. Once, if you go over the gallon for use or waste,
Okay, well, how
it's
about
like,
this?
it's literally $45 a gallon.
Okay, well, okay,
It's
how about this?
brutal. They fucking grape people over water in these areas. It's nuts. Meanwhile,
Okay.
Cornell is poisoning the lake.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the fracking is bad for the water system.
Oh my god, dude! It was just not even. I'll be fast. Not even 40 minutes south of me made national news when they were able to light their sink faucet water on fire.
Oh yeah, that would have been great.
That was right near me, dude. Near me.
I would have harnessed that. I would have ran my generator off that and got a different water.
People were literally turning on their sink faucets and taking a lighter and just being like dink, and the whole water. I've never seen water light on fire.
That's where you were near that place.
I was.
because of fracking.
I'm 40,
Oh,
not even
shit.
40 minutes north.
You could probably
even.
drill in your backyard and have your
I'm on
own
a
natural
I'm on a
gas.
slate field. I'm on a slate field.
Yeah, you
well,
could
fucking, why don't
get
you
your own
fucking
natural
get the
gas.
gas then? You're on a gold mine.
Illegal.
I know you
I
can't
can't
have
do
it.
that.
Only
I
the
can't
government can get that. Only the
Yes,
government.
exactly.
They
It
do the
is
same
true.
thing with the water. They want to control the
Raging
water.
Patriot, it's true.
Okay,
I
so
got
what I
all
was
this.
about to say is I've got solar panels and a Tesla battery. The solar
Dude.
panel charge up during the day, and they charge the Tesla battery, and during the night, I've got the battery. Like, I don't have to pay for power, except for the depths of winter.
If you have solar panels on your house in New York State, they literally tax the fuck out of you. They add an extra tax. It used to be that they paid homeowners to put in solar panels. They would New York State Gas and Electric would take whatever extra you harnessed and they would pay you for it. And then literally in like 1 year they were paying you. The very next year when people went to file taxes, they got smacked with massive tax penalties for having your own solar panels on your house.
Okay,
It was
so
wild.
So just to put back to Crack Baby's comment, he said solar panels only last 20 years, but the solar panels
that's
pay
bullshit.
off in 8. They pay off in 8 years with the battery. So
Not
even
even.
with-
Yeah, I have a
with
solar
20
system
years-
and
Solar panels only 15 to 20